Alright, everybody, holy shit. Yo, welcome in, everybody. Hello. Good to see you guys. Oh, we're a little bit laggy today. I apologize. Nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, it is up to the system. Sorry, guys. I had to do like 70 gotchas today. So the PC has been struggling recently because I've been doing too many gotchas at the same time and didn't re-update my system. But welcome back, everybody. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Welcome back to you, to me, to everybody. Good to have you guys in the piece with us today again. Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good to see you from the top, everybody. Let me turn the music up a little bit so you can hear. I mean, YouTube wouldn't be able to hear, but that's okay. Welcome. It's good to see you guys. Parkud, welcome in. Good to see you. Cass, good to see you. Akari, good to see you. Hello. Burundi, good to see you as well. Hello, Hannah, good to see you. Hello. Link to follow as well. Random string of letters. It's great to see you as well. Welcome in. Hello, Sakuya, good to see you. Everybody, good to see you guys. On a cool little, what day is it today? Dude, my days are all like mixed and mumbled, jumbled. Whatever. Hey, good to see you. Undersun, good to see you. The legendary Leizu Shen, the one I heard from our only myths and whispers of legends. Thank you so much. Welcome in, good to see you. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time off. I was gonna say I did, but it ended up not being time off at all. It ended up being work. So that was really cool. But it's great to see you guys. Finally, we're so back. We're so fucking back. I'm happy to be back, guys. Oh, holy shit, dude! What the fuck? It scared the fuck out of me. Never been jump scared before in a video game, but jump scared, you know, in real, I suppose. But thank you so much to I assume it's you, Sakuya, who just sent us a very generous donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. For some reason I can't see how much it is, but I will update the price arena. Up to the price arena when I get a chance to. Thank you so much. 15, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps us get to our goal. Thank you. We're pretty close, guys. We're pretty close. And then we will play Mario Kart. We will play Mario Kart together. It's good to see you. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, hope you guys had a good time off. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. It's been a trip, guys. It's been a trip. Oh god, dude. I did not know that it could ever be like that. It's so hectic in 1 week. I mean, I think it's funny because like other times I went to cons, it wasn't like that crazy. But this time, this con was like really insane. Yeah, today's gonna be Offkai recap day. Understand? I saw you tweeting your plan, playing day everything. Yeah, we will be playing day everything in a little bit. Not today, probably. I mean, it depends on how much time we have, but it might just be like story time all the way through. This time around, since we started a little bit late today, but that's because we had Pathfinder. We leveled up in Pathfinder, guys. We hit level 4 in Pathfinder, which means like crazy number of choices. I don't know if you guys like fucking give a shit about like, TTRPG stuff, but yeah, I was playing Pathfinder today with some friends, the Shack guys, and we hit level 4. And as a monk, I picked a monk for this private game we're playing. It's not streamed or anything. It's just like in our like just off time or whatever. Gotta have a few things like you don't do on stream, but yeah, we level 4 and monks are crazy. Monks are insane, like it's gotta be like one of the craziest honestly one of the most fun classes you could possibly play in Pathfinder, because there's so many choices and like every build is like completely different. You can have like there's like 20 different monk builds, which is like nuts comparative to like Dungeons and Dragons where like there's one monk build basically. Are you gonna see a dream? Welcome back. But yeah, we're playing Data Everything as well. Probably, if not tomorrow, then the day after. Depending. I want to go through the whole game, and so allegedly it's like 30 hours, and so we have a work cut out for us for sure. allegedly 30 hours straight of gameplay. So that'll be fun. But I was asked to play by Michi. I actually, Michi fucking, I was in Michi's chat when they were playing it. I was gonna play it, but I watched Michi play a little bit of it, and it was really, really fun. And then she like panic dialed me for BDSM RP advice. And so we were, God, I mean, the game was fun overall. So it's been on my list, and she was like, you have to play the game and tell me how it is. So we'll get to it for sure. 100%. That might be on like our next playthrough. Yeah, dude. Before we went to Offkai, literally, okay, you know what's so crazy is that when Michi called me, actually this is the beginning of the Offkai story. This actually segues perfectly to the beginning of the Offkai story, because I actually did it like that happened right before I went to go leave for Offkai. Literally, okay. So that was on Wednesday. On Wednesday of last week, so basically exactly like a week ago, I had Michi was playing that game, and I was like packing to go. So the airport is not close to me, but it's close to some relatives. So I was gonna like bus over to the relatives, you know, fly on over to the relatives through the airspace, and then take a trip there. You can't travel far because otherwise, like, you smash into airplanes and shit, and that'd be on my head, right? I would like to fly more places, but I physically need to like buy plane tickets, otherwise might kill people. And so I gotta fly over by airplane. And so we were going, I was gonna leave. It was like 4 p.m. I was gonna leave. And I was just like killing some time, watching some stuff. And I was in Michi's chat, and she was like, she found Laura Post's character. I think it was Laura Post's character. Laura Post's voice is so nice. Whoever it was that like voices Emma Frost and like a bunch of other like quote unquote like mommy type characters or whatever. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And she was like fumbling. I think it's really funny, like, or like not, how do I say this? It's interesting watching somebody who's like never RP'd, or like, you know, Michi also like doesn't have like a lot of experience RPing and stuff like that, or like in that scene, or like understanding like the etiquette, right? Because there's a lot of like etiquette that goes into it and stuff like that. Not just for like ERP stuff, like just RP in general. And it was really funny, like watching somebody who's never done that before, like stumbling around, and like she didn't understand like what was going on with this character, even though like the game made it easy, right, to understand. Like it wasn't like a real RP thing. It was like, this is they made it very obvious what choice you were supposed to make. But every time that like the character was like some dominatrix or whatever, every time she got angry, Michi would like fucking like react adversely. Michi would be like, "Oh no, what's going on?" I'm like, "Don't. This is good, Michi. Don't worry." Like, like you chose the right choice. Every time like everyone's like saying fumbled, Michi was like panicking, and I'm like, "No, this is good. This is really, really good." No, that character was really, I think that character is like a really like very, how do I say, like stereotypical, like the character was obviously dumbed down, like the complexity of the character was dumbed down for the sake of like the average player who probably doesn't have like that much experience in that kind of stuff. But like overall, it was fun to see. It was fun to see like Michi like panicking. Michi panicking because she's like, what the fuck is going on? Like is she mad? Is she like did something wrong? You know? And like she didn't do anything wrong, right? It was just like part of the RP. And then when she got to the RP part, she was like confused because she was like, she just didn't understand. And then she said, and then she like got one guy by chat. Somebody was like, you should say this, and then he was like completely fucking wrong. And they lost a grand opportunity to like raise this character, but she like panic dialed me, and I was like, holy fuck, bro. I picked up, and I was like, I'm glad Michi was like, I was sad that we only have like an hour to play, but I was also like kind of relieved because when Michi ended stream, like I had to literally leave like right after Michi ended stream. And so if Michi had kept going, I would have to dip out, you know, be like, sorry, I gotta go catch a plane. But yeah, the character is very interesting. I mean, it's a lot of fun for sure, and so I was interested in playing it. If you guys knew that it was easy to make mad, yeah, there are a few that are easy to make mad, but I think it's funny because like that character's like the reverse, right? Like she seems like she's mad, but that's part of the RP. And I think like Michi wasn't like getting that, and so it's very funny. Dude, no, that game has like A-listers. Date Everything is like this year's fucking Bug Snacks. Like it just has like everybody. It just has everybody, and I don't know why. Like Bug Snacks was like that too. Like Bug Snacks also had like everybody, and then I was like, what the fuck is going on with Bug Snacks? And everyone was like gassing Bug Snacks. Yeah, it's like the Avengers of VO stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Bug Snacks? How come Bug Snacks has like all of the Critical Role cast and like everybody, you know, from the golden age of VA stuff, you know? I say golden age of VA because it's like, I think at that era of VA, like when Matt Mercer was breaking out, was like when like anime dub was like so fucking good. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know what happened. Like humanity has declined or some shit since then. But it is one of those like crazy huge amounts of VAs in that game. And yeah, I literally had to leave right after that to catch a bus. And if I didn't catch that bus, then I would literally have had to wait another like fucking 4 hours because I live in the middle of nowhere. So I flew over to the place, and I stayed at my relative's house for a little bit. And dude, it is hot. It is so hot right now in Canada. I packed light. I packed really light for San Jose Con, and that was a mistake. I mean, it was like less hot in San Jose than it is here in Canada right now. We're going through I don't know, like I can't call it a heat wave, but there's a national heat emergency warning. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Hey, good to see ya. Hey, Shen, I never got to catch you at Offkai, but it's good to see you today. Yeah, there's a national heat wave emergency right now. It is. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 44 or something Celsius. I don't know the exact measure. I think it was 44, and then I converted it, but I converted it with like the quick math method, so it might be just wrong. But it isn't like that heat advisory. No, it was like it was more severe than a heat advisory. Like when it gets like past 35, Canada like locks down. They're like, guys, it's dangerous outside. Don't go outside. Because Canada is like all fucking snow, right? Canada's all snow. So if it gets past like a 35, they're like, please run away right fucking now. And so that's what I did. I stayed at my relative's house for a little bit, and they have no AC. These guys are like living the fucking farmer life. They have no AC. They like don't have fans. Their fans are like those like oscillating fans from like 2005. They're still using it. It's like broken. The fan box is broken. It's just a blade spinning. Like it might be the scariest thing ever. The blade is just straight up spinning with no cage. And they have it like there's a bolt that keeps it in place. And so I just be using that. And it's aimed straight at my body at night. And so like if I had like gotten chopped with like a piece of like spam or those like crazy pink sausages, like whatever, man, I die. If I die, I die, whatever. But yeah, that's some crazy shit, bro. Holy fuck. I refuse to live with anyone with no AC. Well, I have AC. I got AC. It just so happens that like the people I was staying with had no AC. but it was like it was better. It was a better deal, right? Because the airport is closer to them than it is to me, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no like real good transit to get out there. I could get an Uber actually, but an Uber to the airport from where I am would be like $200 at like 4 a.m. So am I paying $200 to get to the airport at 4 a.m.? Fuck no. I'm paying like $10 to go over there and then stay, and then pay like $20 to the airport. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't made of fucking sauce, bro. I'm not made of sauce. We're like saving up all our quarters and pennies and shit to go to cons and do stuff. But yeah, dude, that was a cool night. I sweat my ass off. I didn't get any sleep basically, because I was up in 4 hours to get to the airport, and that was a whole ordeal as well. Guys, don't bring gamer subs to the airport. Don't bring gamer subs to the airport unless you want to get pulled over and questioned for like 20 minutes. I had to prove that it wasn't cocaine. I actually didn't realize this until like after the fact. Until like after I like got stopped, I was like, what could possibly stop me? And I was like, there's like anything in your bag, any sharp objects? I'm like, no. Like maybe my razor? And he's like, is it that? And they're like, no, it's not. And it's not that. Is it like, oh, okay, maybe like my creams are like fucking over the capacity? No, it's not that. And it's like, no, I brought the gamer subs like container through, and so like it was just like a tub of like white powder. And they're like, what is this, sir? And I'm like, this is a caffeine beverage powder. And they're like, and they open it and it was like some white ass fucking powder. And I'm like, please trust me. Please listen. I know it's white and I know it's powder, and I know I said I like, you know, you put it in your mouth and shit, but it's caffeine. And so I had to like get questioned for like 10 minutes at the initial border to go fly. And that flight was dog shit too, because it was like nothing was working, and there was like a child who was screaming, and it was messed up because it was a child who was screaming at like 5 a.m. And I had like not prepared. I posted out like I was trying to post out like updates to the thread as we were going. If you were following the Offkai thread, right? I was posting like as we were going, but like a little delayed because I was afraid of like, you know, because like if I was with friends or like if I've seen like horror stories of like people like just camping Twitter and like seeing those threads and then calling in like nuke warnings or like, you know, those like bomb threats to the airport to stop people from flying. And so I was like pretty cautious about that. But I made the graphic at the airport and I posted at the airport. Hey, good to see you. Welcome in, Little Nicto. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Name is really familiar. Name is really familiar. Oh, you're the Eldritch guy. Oh my god, dude. This guy's model is so sick, bro. Surprised it wasn't following me. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. The Skeleton Man from fucking Dark Souls or Dark Souls boss health bar. Anyway, sorry. I distracted. Good to see you. Hey, welcome in everybody, by the way. Avism and Dylan as well, and anybody else I missed, I apologize. Sorry, we're just going off. As far as you know, I just got back from a con, and I dodged con sickness too. Like, so I'm not like super sick or anything like that. And so everything's like kind of good in the world, and I feel good too. Like it was what I needed after like what all that shit that happened in April. Like it was a roller coaster, right? It was a roller coaster because I was feeling like kind of down and like I was feeling kind of down in July. I was feeling kind of down in January, and then like I started like putting myself out there and stuff like that. We made some like really cool friends, you know, February, March, May, whatever, right? And then like Oh god, in April that fucking event that shall not be named hit. BGM is doubled. Sorry, what happened? There we go. Sorry, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, in April, that thing that should not be named happened, and then I was like, fucking. It was like the plane hitting the second tower, basically my mental, and so I kind of needed this to like recoup as well. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, the first airplane flight was so bad, and the seats were bad, and like the air was bad in there. Like it smelled like a little off, you know. Like I couldn't tell what it was, and like nobody else said anything, but I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I guess WestJet just smells off all the time, but I got my fair share, my dose of vegetable cocktail, dude. I love getting tomato juice on airplanes, bro. Guys, if you haven't keyed into the meta yet, tomato juice is like the best drink to get on an airplane. It's so good, right? Like you can actually taste it because it's really strong. Because on airplanes you can't taste shit, right? But like you can taste tomato beverage, like pretty strongly. And also it has like a lot of like vitamins and shit, so you can stave off the. You stave. No, I'm actually serious. Listen, Dream. When you get older and you dial into my wisdom, you'll be thanking me. I don't know like where you'll be in that number of years, but you'll be thanking me. That's for sure. You can trust me when I say this. You can thank me. Thank you. Say thank you, Leizu Shen. Thank you. No, we're not. We're not. We're not the same age. I have to sleep the whole plane flight, otherwise my flying anxiety messes me up. I'm 2,000 years old, Dream. I mean, you might be actually older than me, but so whatever. I don't give a fuck. You haven't dialed into the human shit yet. I have to sleep the whole plane flight. I downloaded, guys. I watched the entirety of fucking Rising of a Shield Hero, season 1 on the plane flights, and I'm gonna tell you guys. I'll be honest. That guy beside me was giving me dirty looks the whole fucking flight, bro. And I was like, can you just like? I think you'd enjoy it, man. It kind of looks. I think if you like watch it without hearing the sound, it gets kind of sus. Like if you just look at the graphics, it's kind of sus, right? This is I liked season 1 kind of. I think it was like, how do I say? Like it didn't blow me away. I think when I look at it in context, right? When I think about when it came out, like what was coming out at the time, I can see why everyone was so hyped about it. Even though like I wasn't like it didn't blow me away, right? But like I can understand why people really enjoyed it at the time, and I didn't watch it at that time. I've been holding off on Shield Hero for a long time because I just didn't want to commit to watching the isekai. But I was watching so much isekai slop that I just watched it. I just like bit the bullet and just watched the whole thing. I downloaded the whole season, and I also downloaded another one called Somali and the Forest Spirit. Oh, that one is fucking like tear slop, bro. I'm like kind of dialed into saying like slop after like as a suffix to define like a certain genre. Dude, that show is fucking tear slop. It's the same as like Plastic Memories or like, you know, I don't count Angel Beats because I didn't give a fuck, and also I don't count like Clanad either because I don't give a fuck about that. But I would count Anohana as tear slop as well. Well, it's like farming fucking like feels, man. Like the instantly like the setup is like so fast. It's like the character gets introduced and then the sad backstory gets interjected like halfway through the episode, and then you just like fucking get the sad reveal at the very. It's like 25 minutes, and you're like you've gone through a whole character arc. You know, it's fucking tears. Like they're just farming tears out of you. I'm serious. It's, you know, at least like in some like sad anime, they like build up to it, right? Like we call it a tear jerker. Dude, I'm not jerking it at an airport, okay? Listen, guys, we need to. It's over. The time for jerking it. The time for jerking it is beyond me. Oh man, I watched Anohana like 5 times to the point I started tearing up in episode 1. No, I mean I still get the kind of like, yeah, I know what's coming when I hear like Secret Base 10-year version, but like I'm beyond that. I'm slopping it. I'm always slopping it. I'm always slopping it. You know me. But no, yeah, that is tears. I mean, like physically, you can't cry at an airport. Physically, you can't cry like in public, and so like light work, no reaction. But I was like, I've just seen too much tear slap to like to really be affected. You know what I mean? Like, the show was really good. I do rate it highly. I do rate it really highly. It's just it's like real recognize real. You know. I really like the world building was really good too, and I think it was like a. Do you know what's so pissed me off? Is that I downloaded all the shit in English, okay? And I will tell you right now, the Rising of Shield Hero English is really rough. And the Somali, the forest one, that one was actually not bad. I never knew Kyle LeBear could pull off like one of those like stoic characters like that. Because Kyle LeBear is like, you know, known for like Ezreal, League of Legends, or like, you know, I mean he plays like some deep characters too, right? But he's not known for like I haven't really heard him in a lot of stoic roles, and so I was like, no, it's okay. And Karina Bowgetter, who is now no longer Paimon, I was like, dude, I was like, if you just done a kid voice for Paimon, like we'd all be okay with it. Like I guess you just forgot to lock in like for Genshin Impact, because like Karina has some like halfway decent roles too. I was like, goddamn. Like I don't hate it. You know, this actually does sound like very like childlike. Like you kind of locked in here, and so I was kind of sad that what we got from her for the other role, because now she's fucking gone too. I actually like the English voice casting, but I saw half of it in English and has like half of Japanese. I'm watching all in English, right? Because I'm watching all in English because like it's easier that way. Like on an airplane, like if I need to look away or like I'm lining up in the line and I need to do like whatever. No, I'm not. We're not talking about Genshin drama. I'm just sorry, guys. We are talking about Offkai stuff. I just, you know me. You know me. We're tangenting because I was talking about like what I was watching at the airport, and then whenever I just started talking, we just tangent off. Thank you. We'll stay on track, guys, because we're not even like at the day one con yet. We're not even at the day one con yet. But yeah, the airplane, if not for the anime, I would have fucking kicked it. There was like fucking babies crying and fucking, you know, people who snore too loud and the plane smelled kind of weird. It was like a whole fucking mess. But I watched like some trash on the plane. It was nice. When I learned to be a voice actor, I think when you learn to be a voice actor, you become critical. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I spent a long time, you know, working on my stuff as well, and I think like, I think like you know, I should stop being so critical. But that's also another reason why I don't play as much like gotcha stuff anymore on stream, because I'm so critical of like English voice acting too that I feel bad, right? I feel bad that I am so like I can't turn it off. That's the problem. And like I would like to turn it off and just like enjoy and whatever and like everyone's having fun. But sometimes it's just so fucking bad. Like there's some times where it's just physically unacceptable. Like as a product to deliver to you guys. Like I feel bad for you guys like to be delivered like a subpar product like that. That I just can't help but say some shit, you know? But like obviously like people get mad that I'm like shit talking their faves or whatever. Like it's not about that. Like I like the character too, or like it's your fave, like whatever. Like your fave, man. Like I don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't give a fuck what I think. If you like really like your fave that much, you know. If you're like, oh, my favorite character is I don't know. This is like some make believe guy. If you're like make believe guy 7, and your favorite character is like Aventurine, like don't let me stop you. Like I just don't like Aventurine's voice in English. That's all it is. He's so hot in Japanese, guys. I won't lie to you. Sampo, dude, Sampo is a fucking crime. That is a war crime. What happened in part 2? You know? But like, I just can't help but say some shit. And then they're like, "How dare you hate my?" I don't hate your fave. I just didn't like the interpretation. Is all. But yeah, I just can't help it sometimes. And sometimes like the scene gets ruined because like you know, it's the immersion, right? It's like the immersion. Like it gets like it pulls me out of it. Like if I'm like really invested in a story, and then that's why I'm like I love like Limbus Company stuff because it like the voice acting is really good and the story is like really good and you can like immerse in the story and they actually feel some shit, dude. I listen to the songs. The songs from Limbus Company are like fucking tear slop, bro. Like it's so sad when I hear like the songs and like you can you know, remember the emotions behind it, whatever, yada yada yada. But like when I hear like a bad voice in the middle of like a tense moment, or like when there's no voice at all, dude, it like completely takes me out of it. That's why like Zenless, I just stopped playing it on stream for a little while too, until they've stabilized the voices. Because no, dude, I played that Miyabi patch. And that Miyabi patch was so cooked because everyone was so locked in at the ending, and then like Lycone and like you know, Kaleda and like half the like none of the Victoria housekeeping had voices. And it was like in the very like climax of the thing, he was like, she's fighting the fucking final boss, and nobody is talking. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Like it's annoying, dude. I don't want to say anything. I didn't say anything like really egregious, but I was thinking, I was really disappointed. Like I get it, dude. I get it, but I mean, like I knew more about the strike than I think a lot of people did. But it's not really my place to like fucking campaign for that shit, right? Because I'm not currently like practicing, like, you know, I'm not currently like getting or trying to book a lot of roles or nothing like that. I've just been like doing my own shit, right? And so like I knew some stuff about the strike, and I'm like, people when I was like, when people find out like what's happened about the strike, they're gonna be pissed. They're gonna be pissed at what happened, right? It was something I agree are super bad, like X99 by Clamp with it, and he had a really true. How's your con haul, dude? Okay, I bought a lot of stuff actually. We will get to that for sure. I'm trying to go chronologically so I don't forget anything. But we'll get this by the end of the stream for sure. Like this stream might be like fucking 4 hours long, but I guess it's like story time too. But okay, so off the first plane. Sorry, we're still at the first plane, guys. This is like before day 0. Off the fucking first plane, the most asinine shit happened to me. So I had a connecting flight, right? Because I was trying to save money. Like when I go traveling, okay, I know people who like, dude, this shit pissed me off too. I also see people who are like, hello guys, I want to go to like Offkai or whatever. Please help me raise like $8,000 for Offkai. I'm like, what the fuck you need $8,000 to go to Offkai for? Like, what? Yeah, dude, and people, yeah, people do that. I was like, brother, like when I go on trips, right? I'm like, here's the most like cheap ass ticket or whatever that is like not like killing yourself. Because there's some airplanes, right? The airlines that are just like, you will die on this airline. I'm trying not to do that. So I was like, pick the cheap ass airline that doesn't kill me, and then like a hotel with like a bunch of guys that I know, so we can all like cut costs, and then you know what I mean. And so I was like, I'm trying to like cut as much as possible, and these guys are like, here's my, please raise $8,000. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I don't spend at the anime convention either that much. I try to buy like as little merch as I could as well. I try to like limit myself, you know, as much as I can on these, because otherwise, like, I don't have money for other stuff, right? Oh, I live on a budget too, so I can understand. Man, welcome in. Good to see you. No idea what that fucking said, but welcome in. Good to see you. Please, welcome in. What was it gonna say? Okay, cool. Sick. Sick, bro. Thank you for dropping in. Uh yeah, so the most egregious shit happened on the first flight, which is I have a connecting because that saves the most money. Connecting saves the most money, so I was like, okay, I'll get a connecting. And I got off the first flight, and the first flight was delayed for who knows why. Nobody knows. Like everything was fine, all the passengers were on, and the first flight still got delayed. And so I got delayed. My first, oh my god, out. What the fuck was that? What? Why did shit just fly at my face? Why the fuck? Why did shit just fly at my face? What happened? You good? I don't know. I just had like fucking objects vomited at me. Did somebody like resub and just like didn't show me? Sorry if you did. I apologize. It didn't play the thing. But yeah, thanks so much if you did. So the plane was delayed. Okay, I had a one. There it is.
Someone turn action went first and sorry that was me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. I can't bow with this model, but whatever, you get it. Yeah. I have a connecting for like an hour and a half. Okay, so basically it means that at the next airport, if you don't know, like if you don't fly or whatever, I'll explain it to you real quick. But connecting means you get off one airplane and you go to another airplane, basically like bus transfer, like train transfer, whatever. And I had an hour and a half to make my next flight, and the first flight was delayed. And so they were like, okay, you have like fucking 50 minutes to make it to the next flight. But without my consent, they didn't ask me. They're just like, you have 50 minutes to make your next flight. That's not enough time. Okay? I'm like, okay, what is, okay, okay? What are you talking, what are you saying? That's not enough time. So we booked you, we moved your flight, we rescheduled you for a later flight. I'm like, bro, I didn't, what? What do you mean by that? And they're like, here's your new ticket. I'm like, stop. What the fuck? And then she's like, talk to me like I'm stupid. I'm like, she's like, we rebooked you for a new. I'm like, I understand. Why the fuck did you do that? And she was like, because you're not gonna make it. I'm like, I literally have 50 fucking minutes. Like, huh? And so I just took the ticket anyway. And I just like started booking it to my next flight. I wasn't even like speedy. I didn't run or nothing. I just like started with like walking a little faster than usual. So it was like a faster than usual walk, and I was confused in my mind. But I did the second TSA because this flight was the one that went to the States. So I had to do TSA again, and then I had to do like a customs as well. And obviously they're like, hello, how many days you staying, whatever, yada yada yada. And they were pretty nice about it. They were overall nice about it. But I booked it to the next place, and I got there like fucking dude. I literally got there like 30 minutes early. So customs only took me 20 minutes to get through like TSA again and like customs and whatever. And so I'm 30 minutes early to the gate. And I'm like, why the fuck would they rebook me? I'm literally right here, like, with so much time to spare. So I walk up to the guy. They're already, like, they're going to start boarding. And I walk to the guys. I'm lining up. And I get there with 20 minutes left to the front of the line because obviously fucking shit goes crazy. And I'm like, hey, they scan my shit. They're like, hold on a second. Like, they rebooked you to, a later flight. And I'm like, yeah, why would they do that? And they're like, I have no idea. I'm right here. As you can see, I made it. Like with like 20 minutes to spare. And they're like, yeah, we can. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. And I'm like, you're fucking telling me, bro. And she's like, okay, I'll try to get you in. I'll try to get you into the next flight. And so I'm sitting there, and she's like, I have some time. You know, they're boarding, whatever. So everyone's boarding like beyond me, and they couldn't fucking figure it out. They were like trying desperately. It's like they're like, it doesn't work. It doesn't like these fucking. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then after 20 minutes of struggling, they've realized finally that they couldn't check me into this flight because they had checked me into the next flight, which you're not technically supposed to be able to do even. It's like a little bit before the flight. And so they checked me into the next flight that they booked me for. The rescheduled flight that I would have gone on was so my connecting was at 9 a.m. The flight they booked me for because I was gonna be too late to my connecting was at fucking 5 p.m. They're gonna ask me to wait at the airport for like 8 fucking hours. And I was like, ain't no fucking way. I'm getting on this fucking flight if it fucking kills me. Yeah, no, it wasn't taken. It wasn't taken. They'd unbooked me and booked me into the next flight. So I was counted already. Like my passport was already being used for a different flight. And so that's why they couldn't sign me in. They realized this like literally with like minutes to spare. I was just standing there for half an hour. Like just fucking straight as a fucking, I was like, hello? And they're like, okay, we figured it out. And then they booked me in. They booked me fucking in. Oh man. No, it's insane, dude. And they didn't ask me. They didn't ask me if I wanted to like, book, if I wanted to like rebook or nothing like that. They just did it for me. Now like you fucking scumbags. But yeah, I booked it to the shit. And then they got me in. They unbooked me for the next flight and they rebooked me for the previous flight and they upgraded my seat, so that's cool. But other than that, like it was like fucking turmoil for like 30 minutes. Like I was like in limbo whether or not I was gonna make it. Because if I didn't make it, I would have been stuck at the airport for like another 8 hours. And I on day one, on day zero, that wasn't gonna fly. Because I also was gonna like go places with people. He didn't want me to like get a tattoo, or like she wanted to get a tattoo, and I was like, she was like, please come with me to get a tattoo. And so I was gonna do that as well. So like we had plans like to eat food and like go places and shit, and like go to the mall and shit, whatever. And so I was like, there's no way I'm like missing 8 hours. But I got in the second plane. At least the second plane had Wi-Fi, but I didn't even fucking use it. I just watched Shield Hero again for like 6 hours, and it's kind of cursed. But I mean, I didn't have it that bad. Like all things considered, like one kind of like mess up or whatever isn't that crazy, because there are people who have it worse. I don't know if you guys heard Phoenix's story. I don't know like if you heard fucking Phoenix's story, but Phoenix, brother, like if he had just asked me for help, I don't know if he's like not used to flying or whatever, or just like whatever fucking is happening with this guy. But Phoenix, he lives like kind of close to me, like not like drivable distance, but kind of close to me. And he was like, yeah, I booked a flight to the wrong fucking city. Phoenix booked a flight to San Diego, which is where TwitchCon is. But TwitchCon doesn't happen for another like 4 months. And San Diego, guys, if you don't know, California is kind of big. San Diego is like an hour by plane to San Jose. And so he was like halfway across the fucking state, which would like have been like a 6-hour drive. He went to the wrong airport, like so wrong. It was so bad. And then he had to book a flight from San Diego to San Francisco. I mean, granted, they're all Sans. I get it. Like Sans, Undertale, you get the wrong city. But this motherfucker. And then he didn't book it to San Jose. He booked it to San Francisco. And so he then had to take a car to San Jose. And so he flew from Canada into San Diego and then got off the plane in San Diego. Basically, like made his own connecting flight to San Francisco. and then got off there and then took an Uber, which is like $80, by the way. An Uber between San Francisco and San Jose is like $80. So he like booked like 2 extra plane tickets. And the most cursed part is because his plane is from San Diego round trip, he needs to fly back from San Francisco to San Diego and then come back home. So like it could have been worse, right? Like I count my blessings. Like after I heard that story, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I didn't have that bad. Like I just had like a weird fuck up. Some airlines won't tell you because they don't want you to demand refunds. When she goes wrong, like, hey, we had the problem. Yeah, but okay, like then don't be late. Listen, guys, if your company, listen, if your company is a company, if you establish a business, okay, that whose whole purpose is to fly airplanes and book people into your airplanes that you fly, don't be mad if you fuck up. If you fuck up and people demand refunds, like you can't be mad. I didn't ask to be you know what I mean? Like if your whole company is doing this shit all day, every day, like figure it out. Okay? Like it goes both ways. Like capitalism goes both ways. Like if you want to get rich off flying airplanes, okay, then figure it out. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I didn't put millions of dollars. I'm just paying you to do it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if like you went to like a fucking store and then you bought the product and it was wrong, and they're like, "Sorry, buddy, we booked you for another burger, like 5 hours from now." And I'm like, "That's not what I asked, brother." As soon as I was stranded by Frontier in Texas due to late connecting, dude, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, that shit's insane. I mean, late connecting flights is fine if you like don't fuck me, but it is crazy that they did that to me. Luckily, I made it onto the flight. Otherwise, I literally would have just like died. Otherwise, I would have just like keeled over and died at the airport. Because can you imagine like losing 8 hours of your day at the airport just sitting there? The Wi-Fi was not bad too, but like I don't want to be there for 8 hours straight. Like I already did my dailies. And so what is there else to do? You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I made it to San Francisco kind of okay. Long flight, but I finished Shield Hero season 1. And literally like the entire season 1, the entire time around I had finished season 1. And so I guess like it was not bad. It wasn't a bad season, all things considered. Like it's not great, but it's not like dog shit. It could be worse. And I think the concept itself was like novel at the time. Like thinking back when Shield Hero came out, like season 1 came out, there's so much like isekai power fantasy that was like so generic and bland. Like I can only imagine people like thought this was like a breath of fresh air when it came out. Like nowadays, I think it's like whatever. If you're trying to find someone SF so it wouldn't be stuck at SFO for dude, that was insane. That was insane. I got picked up by Ren, Orion Ren, and then you know I saw Hina, and I saw everyone else at the airport too. I think Mel was also there. Dude, I don't fucking remember. The whole fucking shit was a blur and a half. But went to go get food at this place. Dude, there was this crazy place called Scratch Cookery, really close to the con as well. All they do is sell fucking chicken, like chicken sandwiches and chicken nuggets and tenders and whatever. And it was really good actually. Like I ordered some fucking nuggets, bro. I ordered some fucking nuggets, like a chicken nuggets and fries. And I was wondering how fucking chicken nuggets could be $15 in the States. Because everyone was like raving that chicken nuggets were so cheap in the States. Because here in Canada, chicken nuggets is like $30, okay? But that's Canada. In the States, it's like much cheaper. So I was like, what the fuck? Chicken nuggets for like $15? But they're really good, and there was a lot of them. And those nuggets, we brought some food back for Mel and Brody to eat. Because they were like tabling at the con. So they went to go set up instead of hanging with us. but we messed up. Okay, the bag of food. I ate like half my nuggets and we left that venue. But at the place we saw like a bunch of we saw SB and a bunch of SB's friends, and that was a fun time as well. But we went back to the place, and on our way up, we fucked up the bags, and so my food bag got swapped with Ren's food bag, and so Ren's burger was in my hotel room, and my half-eaten nuggets were in Ren's hotel room. And I didn't realize. I was like, "Where the fuck?" Everyone was eating. I came back. Everyone's like already eating, and I was like, "Where the fuck's my fucking food, bro?" And everyone's like already finished eating. I'm like, did someone eat my fucking food? I thought someone had ate my nuggets. I was like, "You bitch asses! Who the fuck ate my food?" No, the nuggets were in Dreams and Ren's room. The whole time I was like, "Holy shit!" But I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get those nuggets, and I never did because like shit just started happening. She just like kept going on and on and on. So I never got the chance. And those nuggets stayed in that room for like 3 whole days. And every day I would go down to like their room. I would eat like a few nuggets. So there was like fucking fried chicken. It was fried chicken, like just sitting out on the desk, like cold room temp fried chicken. And every day I would come in and eat like 2, like for like 3 days straight. Like that mileage on that fried chicken was crazy. Those nuggets. And like I guess miracle I didn't get like any illness or whatever. But goes to show you guys, like meat, just like you just leave it out, bro. Like fuck it. Hey, good to see Ariadne. Welcome in. Got you my back. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, it's shit's diabolical. Shit is diabolical. Those nuggets went insane. I'm so happy with those nuggets, bro. $30 for 12 nuggets, bro. It's good. That's a regular price for like some places. Fucking $30 per 20 nuggets is not regular priced. That's Canada shit, bro. That's insane. But yeah, no. We went to go get our badges, and after that, let me tell you fucking shit. We went to the mall because for some reason people want to go to the mall. But I was happy though because I realized that at the mall, and that bougie ass fucking mall, dude. That mall was so bougie. We don't have that shit in Canada, guys. We do, but they're few and far between. There were like 2 of them back to back in San Jose, like Valley Fair or whatever the shit is called. It's like fucking Gucci, Prada, fucking bullshit. Like first floor. It's all like the huge fucking brands. I didn't belong, bro. You didn't belong. I didn't belong in that mall. But we went to the mall, and there were selling cars in there. And the fucked up part is they had like Gucci and Prada and like Louis Vuitton and whatever the fuck, right? They had cars and they had like, motorcycles and they had like fucking property. You could buy fucking houses in there. And the crazy part is the fucking card store. All of that shit, bro. So much rich people shit. All of that rich people shit. And not a single card store in there had Pokemon cards. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe? All of that and no Pokemon cards. And no Beyblades either. No Beyblades, no Pokemon cards. But it was a good experience for me because I had a chance. We were passing by fucking Sephora. And listen, guys, I was tasked with a mission. Because I went to go visit my relatives, right? And I was tasked with a mission. They were like, hey, when you go to the States, bring me back this specific product from the States, which we used to be able to order directly from the States, right? But tariffs are so bad right now and customs fees are so bad that you could buy like 2 of the product. Like it was like the product itself is like $40 and the tariffs and the customs fees is like $40. And so, yeah, the reason you guys were at Sephora is because It's because I needed to go and buy some shit for somebody else. Yeah, it's like buying two of them for one. It's crazy, but it was nice. And then we like sat around. We waited for. Why the fuck were we at fucking Pop Mart? Was it because SB wanted a fucking Labubu? Is that the reason? Because I don't remember why we were there. There was some. I was sitting around on the fucking cold tile floor for literally fucking 5 years, and I didn't know why. I was just like sitting there. SB wanted skull pandas. What is a skull panda? Is this like another like collectible toy? I'm gonna assume it is, because I'll be honest, I'm not on the hype train. I had no idea what Labubus are up until literally like Sunday. But yeah, that was first day, and it was nice because it was a nice little detour to reach another blind box. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to that shit. I like don't even buy like Battle Pass and Genshin or like Genshin Impact in like Hoyo games anymore. So like I don't know what it was up with gacha shit. But dude, that mall was so bougie, and I felt bad being there. But yeah, so we went back from the mall to the place. We got our badges and shit, and then like on the way back, they're like, "Oh, there's like a shit at round one. Do you guys want to go?" And there was a shit at round one, and I'll be honest, I was like I didn't want to go really, because I felt like I already knew what the outcome was, and I've been to the round one a couple times with friends and shit, and it's all right. It's a cool round one. It's a round one, and I was like, it's gonna be a VTuber meetup at the round one, and I'll be honest, I was invited to that Discord, and I just didn't read into it. I didn't read into it because every time there'd be like 700 messages, and I can't read that. They were just like sitting there and spam messages. And I'm like, can I just get some info? But the mall active, yeah, the mall was really packed too. The mall was kind of packed for real. And the round one was even more packed. The round one was so packed the AC wasn't working. The AC physically couldn't keep up with the number of people inside. It was like steamy in there, which didn't help with the smell. Oh, dude, the smell at the ticket line. Okay, guys, I'm very impressed. Preface: I'm very impressed with Offkai for managing to fill that space. When they said they were moving to SJ, like that San Jose Convention Center, I was very scared because Fanime goes there. And Fanime has a billion people. And Offkai last year was 2,000 people, right? And I was like, like I was kind of like a little afraid because I didn't know if we could fill it. But they fucking filled it, bro. They filled that shit to the brim. It was like, yeah, like 7K this year, like just off the rip. And they had like other tickets at the door too. So at the door sales were also whatever, but the pre-reg line was really, really long. And they didn't turn the AC on yet that day. The pre-reg line was in, and the AC was not in. It was out the fucking building. And that place, oh my god, without circulation, it's like Chernobyl, like 2.0. It smelled so fucking bad on day one. I was wearing a mask, so I was lucky. But Hina wasn't wearing a mask, and Hina died. Actually, for real. Should probably be glad I was late day one. Yeah, if you like skip the line on day one, like be happy. But we need to do it because otherwise we'd be late for the VTuber meetup and whatever. And so we were doing that. We were doing that shit. The VTuber meet was also like similarly fucking rancid. It was like similarly fucking rancid. And like, oh my god, dude, oh my god. It was bad. And I like you can't find anyone in there. And like people that came and left at different times. And so like you literally couldn't see shit. And you couldn't find anybody. But I And I didn't get to drink before that either, so it was kind of cooked. I mean, I pre-gamed a little bit in Dream and Ren's place, but other than that, whatever. Um, yeah, it was a vulgar ass fucking smell. Vulgar ass fucking smell. It was like, I don't know, how do you describe it, dude? It was like wet. It was like wet animal plus. It was like notes of wet animal and like some like hidden spice from the fucking Orient. It was like a terrible fucking mixture. There was some dead corpse in there as well. It was like the trifecta of smells. This was just day one too. It got better because this was day 0. Sorry, this was like before day 1 even started. This is day 0. And yeah, so I didn't stay long in the VTuber. I was like not very happy at the VTuber meetup because I'll be honest, guys, I'm not a big like party guy. I'm like a party guy, but not like a rave or like a dance party guy. A lot of these parties that they host at like TwitchCon and like Offkai, whatever any con, right? They're like fucking dance parties or like they're parties and there's like fucking $16 drinks and like blaring ass fucking music, and I can't talk to nobody, you know. Like if I'm there to meet somebody, like I need to be able to talk to them. I can't talk shit if I can't hear them, right? And so I didn't stay for very long in there. But I saw Artemis, Mythos, and I saw a bunch of other guys like K-Sera and like fucking the doctor guy, whatever his name is. Who else? Kami was there. A bunch of people were there as well. And I saw Meicha as well there. And I pre-gamed at the place, so I didn't have to buy alcohol. And I saw Saiken, that's the one. Sorry. Dude, I had PTSD about Saiken for the first like 5 months that I saw this guy. Because Saiken is like a gray-haired VTuber with like a lab coat, scrubs, and like a doctor's coat. And there was another gray-haired VTuber in scrubs and a doctor's coat before Saiken, who was a fucking like sex pest, bro. And like they're not the same person. Like Saiken is Asian, so it's not the same. The other guy was not Asian. Saiken is Asian. And so is a different guy, but like for the first like 5 months, I was like, is this the same guy? Yeah, this Saiken guy is an actual doctor. The other guy who was a sexual annoyance was not actually a doctor. He just worked at a hospital, which is not the same thing, guys. The guy did like the old guy who got canceled and like booted off the face of the earth. He didn't have a license. He wasn't in school. He just like was at a hospital, but he like pretended that he was like a doctor. I was like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, he also like sexually harassed my JF too. Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Saiken seems like a chill guy, albeit he's Asian, so he's also like a little shy. Got canceled. Well, yeah, but he got canceled by a lot of my friends. One of my fucking closest friends was never mind, whatever. That's not here nor there. Anyway, fucking VTubers, bro. I didn't stay for long. At the function because of it was too much. It was too much for me to handle because I couldn't get like a word in properly. But I did meet Meicha there, and it's so fun because I saw Meicha and I knew it was Meicha, and I like shook Meicha's hand, and then I went home. And this is gonna be relevant in a bit because the next day was the day I like bummed around Artist Alley, and I saw Meicha again, and Meicha was like, "Good seeing you last night," and I was like kind of blasted. I didn't remember, and I was like, "Huh?" I'm like, nice to meet you. I thought it was like the first time I'm seeing Mage for the first time, I guess. It was dark in there, okay? And my squinty little eyes couldn't manage. But, like, oh, yeah, we saw you were around one. I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, totally. I remember that shit. But yeah, day 2, I bummed around Artist Alley. Sorry, day 1, I bummed around Artist Alley. But it was so fucked because I woke up on day 1 after day 0, and I was already like, my body was so dead from like so much walking around and like running and like, airport stuff, and then like basically just didn't get to rest at all since I got off the airport. Because like everyone else had already arrived before me and they were sitting down and just chilling. I got to the airport and we were immediately hustling. And so I was like dead day 1 already. I was like, day 1 felt like day 3. Oh my fucking God. But I ran over, because I need to go pick up some stuff. I ran over to Dusko's booth, because Dusko had printed stickers for me to like hand out to people. And so I need to collect my merch to go along with my business cards, which are fucking clean, by the way, guys. But my business cards are fucking clean. Oh, this con is really big, yeah. I mean, it's familiar to me too, because I've been to Fanime before, and Fanime is the same layout, so it was like the same experience for me. But he didn't want to go get her a tattoo, so I had some time just like to chill alone and just like walk around the con and shit. And I walked around with like SB and with Kuba and shit like that. But yeah, con's big, big. Yeah, I mean the SJ Center is really huge. But I got like, oh my God, so many people to see. The reason I didn't go to the tattoo thing is because if I didn't bum around Artist Alley on Friday, then I literally would not get the chance. I had like 20 people to meet up with. It's one of those situations where like everyone's like, hey, you want to meet up today? And so I was running around the con like looking for people to find. And the data in there was so bad that I would like go radio silent like every 5 minutes because I physically couldn't see anything. So like they're like, hey, I'm here. Where are you? And they'll send me a picture. And like, I'm here. Where the fuck are you? It was it was so bad. But I met up with everybody that I didn't want to meet up with, or I mean, I wanted to meet up with them, but I didn't like plan to meet up with them. And so Lamau, I was like, hey, meet me up here. And I met up with like none of those people who I planned to, but I met up with everyone who I didn't actually plan to. So it was nice. Yeah, and then I gave him my stickers. Dude, I saw Joel on day 1 too, and I tried to give Joel one of my stickers. But Joel had already visited the Dusko booth. Dude, this was so fucking crazy. Joel had visited the Dusko booth before I did, and he already bought my sticker before I got there. And so I was like, hey, Joel, here's a sticker. He's like, bro, I already bought your fucking sticker, bro. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, that is so fucking awkward. That is so fucking awkward. But I gave out like so many stickers on day 1. It was nice to see people. It's like one of those like con rush moments, you know, where you just like get to meet all the people you've been like talking to on Twitter or whatever. Yeah, Joel is the cool guy, bro. Porcelain Maid, cool guy, cool dude. But yeah, I mean, like, I told Dusko not to stock so many of my stickers. I think Dusko only stocked like 5 of my stickers because I told Dusko that I was gonna like, like buy out my own stickers and then give them to people. And so she's really nice about that stuff too. But yeah, super sick, super cool, pog, sexy. Friday night, dude. What do we even fucking do on Friday night, bro? I'll be honest, like, starting Friday is when like shit became just like a blur and a half. Cause don't remember, was Friday night the Oshi bar party or was that Saturday? Cause I'll be honest, I don't. Let me open my own fucking thread to see what I fucking did on Friday. We lost at the Oshi bar. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. And by sorry, I mean like I'm not that sorry. But yeah, Okay, hold on. I'm opening it up. I'm opening it up. We had breakfast with Minxie that day too, and that was really nice, dude. There was a nice little fucking burger, dude. Every fucking how come every fucking dish? Can someone tell me? Every fucking food in the States comes with fries. Why? Why everything in USA come with fries? Like you buy a burger, fries, sandwich, fries, fries by itself. Like I don't know, like something else, man. There's other options for sides. You don't have to be fries. But yeah, it was a nice sandwich with fries. But like I eat like one meal a day in the States because they're so big. I'll like buy a meal and then I'll eat it, and then that'll fill me up for the whole rest of the day. But I like did my annual once a year like half face reveal because I usually only go to like cons with my mask on, even in my flesh suit or whatever, just because. And I bought a really good, fucking funny ass print of Kenji too. Well, a funny ass print with Kenji, and then I mean that was it is what it is. Best fries to me in the USA was from Five Guys. Five Guys is really good too. A lot of fries. I mean, I go to Five Guys for the fries, so that makes sense, right? Like that's where you go for fries, and so that does make fucking sense. Like onion rings. I think onion rings are okay. Dude, I physically like my brain so blanked. My brain is so blank. Like, what would we be doing on Friday? But yeah, Friday was the only day I could like bum around. And so I bummed around basically the whole day. It was the only day I could bum around. And dude, on Friday, Cotton invited me to go to the spa. Okay, but I didn't realize this. I didn't realize that Cotton invited me to go to the spa because like, I thought it was like a girls thing. So like in that group chat, it was like her and a bunch of girls, and I was like, okay, so like they were doing a spa. They had spa day planned on the calendar, and I'm like, all right, like, so they went to a spa. I get it, spa day, and then everyone went to the spa, and I was like, wait, was I supposed to go? And they're like, yeah, you're supposed to go. Everyone's supposed to go, and I was like, oh fuck. I'm like, how was I supposed to know? Like, that everyone was supposed to go to the spa. I thought it was like a girls thing. But yeah, it was like, dude, everyone in the chat was like, you hate us, you fucking hate us. And I'm like, guys, you motherfucking bitch. You motherfucking bitch, bro. You dickhead. How was I supposed to know? But we went somewhere else that night instead. And that was nice. To say I'm not American, how would I know? Exactly. How am I supposed to know that we're all going to the spa together? It doesn't make any sense. But I chilled out that day. And then Saturday was the Oshi Bar day, I think. Or was that Sunday? Yeah, no, Saturday was the Oshi Bar day, I believe so. I did go out to have lunch with Cotton again. Dude, we had some really, really sick, really, really good. Fucking, I went to this bar place. They had like birria tacos. Oh, it's Friday night. Sorry, my days are mixed up. Sorry. The reason why my days are mixed up is because I post my pictures like afterwards because I'm with people, right? And like some people like don't want, they're like, I like being tagged, but I don't want to, like people don't know that I'm here. Yeah, so I'm reading my posts and I'm like getting mixed up. But yeah, Oshi Bar, guys, Oshi Bar fucking sucked cock. Okay. Oshi Bar fucking sucked cock, guys. I'll say it, man. I'll say it. And I'm sad because I didn't get to meet half the guys I wanted to meet. Like San was at Oshi Bar, and she was like, "Oh my god, find me at Oshi Bar," and I missed San like the whole time. But I did get to see, like that weekend, I did get to see Maiko, and I did get to see uh Hey, and I got to see like Manly Badass Hero. Oshibar, Oshibar, is well, last Offkai, Oshiban was like a small, closed off, like kind of like not like halfway mixer, but it was like just some guys who just bought alcohol, and they're like, everybody, we bought alcohol, come here, you know, and it was like a very small like invite only event or whatever. You could bring a +1, but it was nice and closed. I mean, the place was cramped, and we got kicked out early, but it was nice, right? It was like a nice little thing. Well, this year they like changed it up. They like it was a full blown concert and whatever, and it was like at a venue, and like it was like just open admission. I mean, like it was $60 to get in. And thank you to Heenan for buying me a ticket for that shit, because otherwise I wouldn't have. But Cotton was performing there, so I went to go get food with Cotton before that, and we went over, and then I dipped out because we need to go somewhere else afterwards to meet up with the rendezvous with the peeps at back of the hotel room. But yeah, we went to Oshi Bar, and it was like a long ass fucking line. But we got there, dude. I met like fucking Lando and Commander Connor outside the fucking door. They're just like chilling outside the door. I was, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And they're like, we're trying to find the VIP entrance. And I didn't know there's a VIP thing. Fucked up, guys. It was fucked up. I didn't know there's a VIP thing. And we like almost had to line up for like literally 2 hours to get in. But we just guys, we just fucking cut the line. Okay. We just fucking cut the line. I think Gucci was out there, and he like fucking like escorted us in. Because otherwise the line was like around the fucking block. Well, VIP lets you like, the VIP was like basically the VTubers part of it. Okay, they had like a separate VIP thing, which is like basically like an invite only section, which is basically for VTubers. But it was on like a rooftop, and like so non-VTubers couldn't go up or whatever. And but the worst part is that they hired a catering service. Obviously, you know, like it's for safety reasons, right? I understand why they hired a catering service, because it's for safety reasons. Like, you have so many people like at a con, you can't be having like non-professionals serve so many drinks. So they hired a catering service, but that also means that the catering service sets the prices. And so it was like a fucking, you know, it was a $6 ticket, and the drinks were like $20 each. I was like, holy fucking shit, bro. But the bottom floor, which is like the concert floor, was so stuffy, and the top floor, which is the VIP floor, was so fucking cold. But we got there, and I went to a meet up. Actually, I had to like, I was like, hey guys, enjoy your shit. I'm gonna dip for now. I ditched like, sorry, Dream, and the rest of the peeps that I've been hanging out with like all weekend. I had to like ditch them because, and the reason being is because I had blown off Cotton and her friends the previous day, so I felt bad. I felt bad that I just blew off Cotton and like her friends, and so I was like, we're gonna like all meet up and just chill, because Cotton was gonna perform on stage and shit. And so I was looking for them, and I was messaging the group chat. I was like, hey, what's going on? And they messaged back at me. They're like, where the fuck are you? And I'm like, I'm here. And he's like, get to the roof. I'm like, what the fuck is the roof? And he's like, are you not VIP? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And he's like, I asked for you, and they said you were VIP. And I was like, what? What the fuck what are you talking about? And he's like, oh my God. And so the guy had to come down and like get me up to the roof, because, okay, here's the problem, guys. Okay, is it I'm at this point where like everyone just assumes that I'm gonna be at a thing. And like nobody invites me to the thing because they think like I'm already invited, and so everyone just assumes I'm gonna be there, but nobody told me it exists. I'm at that point where like people are like, like, where the fuck are you? I'm like, where the fuck am I supposed to go somewhere? So they asked me to be up to the roof, and it was fucking freezing up there. It was fucking freezing. And I was like trying to run around, and like I met up with Manly. Manly was like, where are you? So I did run back down because Manly is like not a VTuber either, and so he didn't know that there was a VIP floor either. I'm like, he probably could have just walked up and be like, hello, I'm Manly Badass Hero. But he's like, where the fuck are you? I'm holding my fucking phone. He was in the line to get some drinks. And he's a really cool dude. He's a cool little scarf. And he also like I think he's also like not really like a party scene kind of guy either. But yeah, dude, I was running around looking for people and I couldn't find half of them. I couldn't find Sam, but I did meet up with what's her face from Miwa Bell as well from Glitch Stars. A lot of YouTubers are up on the second floor. But yeah, dude. So like nobody. Well, the guy who thought I was gonna be VIP, he thought he'd already like sent me the link. He didn't. He didn't do that, and then he was like confused about why I wasn't up there. But it worked out anyway. It wasn't hard. At some point, like they just let anybody up there anyway, which is like stupid, but also whatever. But yeah, dude, I was up there and just like chilling people. It was cold as shit, and the drinks were too expensive. And I met up with Connor. I saw Connor again up there. I was like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" And he, guy's looking dashing as ever, dude. He looks like Voltaire, but like again, as like a 20-something-year-old man. And he was like, "You go into the industry mixer. You go into that shit tomorrow." And I said, "Brother, what?" And I actually did. I was on the waitlist for it, but my phone didn't work because I don't have data in the States, and so they didn't like text me again because I was getting text messages like updates, and so I didn't know I was like able to go in there. But there was two parties actually, one for like Twitch and one for like another thing, and dude, again, it was another thing where it's like everyone thought I was already going, and they're like, "I'll see you at this thing, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Everyone just assumes I'm going to be there, and then nobody actually sends me the invite to the thing. But it's okay because the next day everyone was like, "That shit was dog shit too." Dude, it's crazy. Like every single party that everyone went to was like, "That damn, that's dog shit." I'm kind of happy I didn't go to half of them. Oh man, I don't know how it happened. Like, I mean, I hope the fans had fun. Like, if the fans had fun, like it's all good, right? It's all good. If the fans had fun, it's all good. But, you know, I think it was kind of a miss for a lot of creators this time around, which it sucks as well because it's both ways, right? Because like it's important that fans have a lot of fun because it's like an event for fans. But also it's important for creators to have fun. Otherwise, creators won't want to come back. And if creators don't want to come back, then the fans will not have an incentive to really be there as much. Because that's the whole point of a con. Well, at least this kind of con, right? Like anime con is different. Because anime con, like everyone loves anime. Everyone's excited to buy anime art and shit. And anime is big because everyone loves anime. You just like walk around and love anime and shit. But at a VTuber con is different. Because VTuber cons, people are there to see VTubers. And so if VTubers aren't happy, then no one's going to want to go. That's kind of why like WeebCon isn't as big as I thought it was going to be either. At least in the VTuber section, because they kind of wanted to become like a, you know, support VTubers a lot, but a lot of the events were not for the creators, like the creators that had a bad time. Especially with like stalking and shit like that too. So a lot of my friends, they didn't want to go back to WeebCon because of that. And so, I mean, I never went, even one time, but it is what it is. I think the fans were the ones that had fun. Yeah, probably. That's probably true. I mean, I'm happy if they did have fun because it's important that they do. Like a con is for them, you know, as much as it is for us. But yeah, it is what it is. I met with a bunch of people. We had a lot of good food. a lot of like food getting. And it was a lot of food getting and like running around and like coming back. Dude, we went to get birria tacos, and then afterwards, I was like, sorry guys, gotta go. And I had to meet up with like some different friend group from my IRLs afterwards. And then everyone's like splitting off to different parties and shit. It was a crazy weekend. Basically, I just never had a break. The food at the con was garbage. No, they didn't really serve food at the con. Like, if you wanted food, you'd probably go elsewhere anyway. You can like, hang with people. I didn't like plan enough stuff, actually. I feel like I should have like planned to meet up more people for like lunch or something like that. Because at a con, it's hard to like talk to people still. And so I kind of wish I would have like just done more stuff. But also like there's only so much like lunch you can eat. You know? There's only so much lunch you could eat. But it was pretty cool, like just seeing people around. And oh dude. Like before like I went to lunch with Cotton, we were all trying to meet up. And we met up with Vex and Zolan into the artist alley. And it was like I was like kind of going like incognito as well. So like I was like just helping out with the other stuff. Like corralling them to get to the door. Dude, we were in the artist alley for like literally like 3 hours. And we were stopping at every booth. And then like on our way out, took us another 2 hours. Because
Morning
every time
Leisure's wave.
Yo, good to see you, Jackie. Thanks so much for the resub. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for the tier 1. 3 months. Thanks so much. Good morning. Every time we move like 1 inch, like somebody else would like see them. Like, oh my god, it's this XX person. Can I get a signature, whatever? And like, holy fucking shit, bro. I mean, like, I'm happy for them, right? I'm happy for them because that means they're getting fucking big hypers. You know, I'm happy to see my friends like getting like fucking fans and shit. It's really cute because like also like you know like watching them like talk to their fans and shit like that like also like makes me more motivated. You know, to like to stream and shit and like make stuff and do whatever cool stuff. You know, because like seeing them like I don't know like seeing them up on the concert floor and something like that is like really fucking sick. Actually, it is really fucking sick. I mean, I don't like I mean it, but I do mean it. But I got my time on the con floor. I bought some cool stuff, a lot of like stickers and like keychains and stuff. And I tried to buy like one thing of everybody, like one piece of like all my friends. And I posted a picture, and I was like, hey guys, this is not my full haul. Just like some of the stuff that I bought. The rest of it is my suitcase. So don't fucking flame me or nothing, you know. Like, don't come at me because you don't see my merch here. It's because I did some other suitcase, and immediately like 3 guys were like, "Where's my fucking?" I'm like, guys, I don't want to get up out of bed to take a picture of it, bro. Guys are fucking ruthless. Just say that you hate me. I'm like, why did that shit catch on, bro? Why did that catch on? Why did say that you hate me catch on so fast? Everyone's saying that shit now. It's like you say no to one thing, you're like, say that you hate me. I'm like, okay, fuck it, bro, I hate you. And they're like, oh my god, really? I'm like, no. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. VTubers are so dramatic, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Really cool. Really sick. A lot of food. Dude, we went to this really nice ramen place called like Marafuku ramen or whatever. It was kind of expensive, but like, oh my god. It was kind of good. It was kind of really good. And a lot of pre-gaming that weekend. I went to go visit a friend's Airbnb, and we had like, they had so much soju and like not enough people to finish it. We were just drinking soju like fucking crazy. I had 4 bottles, and then I went to K Barbecue. I had 4 bottles. I went to K Barbecue, and then I had like more shit I had like a 5th bottle in my bag because I had so many, and then I was at the K Barbecue fucking like wasted. And I had K Barbecue, and it was really cool. And then I got to like introduce like my friends, my other friends. We got back to the hotel place, and I was fucking destroyed. My anus destroyed, blasted. And then, dude, I was just lying in fucking bed, and my shit was spinning. And I was chatting with like Mel and Brody and Nina, and I literally like whatever they fucking said. Whatever they fucking said, I don't remember. At Taco Bell, no, I had K barbecue. Did I say Taco Bell? I don't think I said I said K barbecue, right? Someone fucking told me I'm not crazy. I definitely said K barbecue. Roll back the fucking clips. Roll back the fucking clip. I said K barbecue. 100%. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, anyway. Yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. I literally your butthole getting destroyed. Oh, when did I say that? Dude, I'll be honest, I don't remember what I said 5 seconds ago. I was so blasted that day. They were talking about their shit, and they're talking about like some important stuff. Oh, I literally forgot everything that night. Today they messaged me like after I got back from the con. They're like, "Hey, so about the thing." I'm like, "What? You said you go to this?" I'm like, "I never got invited to this." And like, "Yeah, we invited you like that night." And I was like, "Bro, you invited me that night. There's no way I remember that. There's no fucking way I remember that shit, bro. There's no way." I was all at a loss. Like, "Yeah, you said you would come," and I'm like, "Fuck, why did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? Because I did not mean it. I was so not there. Okay, I was so gone. I was like in a different place. I don't know why I said that. I don't. I should. I'm sorry. I did not mean to agree. I mean, I could go, but it would require me to pay like another $400 for a ticket, an airplane, again, and so kind of suspect. But yeah, it was cool. It was pretty sick. Dude, so much fucking food. Dude, most of my pictures there were just food because that's literally all I got. But I also did get a booster box of Rift Runners, the third pack called Mystic Uprising. It's the one that I'm in. My card isn't there. So I'm at TCG. I have 3 cards. I have my character card, which is like a mill archetype. So you mill cards and then you like get more powerful. You get like crazy strong with the mill archetype. And then a personal weapon, which is Catherine, and then also like a spell card. So you need like get 3 of my cards in there. But they gave me boost back for free because I was there. And dude, I was also at the Elgato booth. If you went to the Elgato booth, I was there as well. Like you could click my name on their stream deck. They featured me on their stream deck and shit. I was really cool, dude. This is the first con where like I was featured in shit. So like I actually like felt like I was a dude at the con. Instead of a dude enjoying the con, I was a dude like at the con for business, which is like a different experience. I mean, granted, like I basically did no business other than like one meet and greet. I just didn't do anything else like actually important. But it felt like kind of cool to see like my merch up there and like like my cutout was there and like I was like at some of the other booths like featured some booths. Like it was cool, like even though I'm not like a big VTuber or nothing. But it was nice. And some of you guys came out actually to see me at the meet and greet, so that was really cool. Dude, I had one person who like couldn't make it, so they flew out their friend, and then their friend had them on a billboard, like walking around the con. Yeah, so sick, man. Hey, you can pull from my cards. Actually, I don't know if I'll do a few polls maybe like today or some shit. Like after we finish talking about the con stuff. But yeah, no, Actually, Cotton had a second concert that I didn't go to because the line was so fucking long. It was like at the main stage of the con with like Katie, OB Katie Cat, and they were performing. And I couldn't make it because the line was so long. And I tried to get in, and they cut off the line because it was at max capacity. And then they tried to like migrate everyone to like the other side of the hotel to like watch it on a flat screen. I was like, this is so poverty, bro. I'll just go home. It's whatever. Like, it was basically you weren't at the concert, okay? Like, can you imagine like sitting in like a fucking separate room with no windows, watching the concert happen on a flat screen? Like, I'll just pull up the stream. It's okay because they streamed it. It's like why would I go to a fucking secluded room to watch it? I could just stream it instead. Because obviously I was gonna get in, right? Because they would. I mean, if I asked, I probably could have. But I feel bad, guys. I'm not used to like asking shit and like getting it. Okay, like if I had asked, like a friend of mine to like pull me in, they would have pulled me in. But I'm not used to asking for shit and like actually receiving shit. I'm not used to like hey, can I let me in, bro? I don't know, dude. I was late to my own meet and greet too because the guys wouldn't let me in. I probably could have just like carried my way in there, but I was like, hey guys, I have a meet and greet in there. And they just didn't fucking understand. I was like, they put me in the fucking VIP line instead. I'm like, no, I need to get the fuck in there. And they're like, what? Like, there's no meet and greet. I mean, yes, there is a fucking meet and greet. I literally have one, right? I'm literally appearing in there in like 2 minutes. And so I was late to my own meet and greet. Because like the guys didn't understand like how systems work. Like they don't have the schedule or some shit. It was a disaster. But it was fun. It was fun. Met a lot of cool people. And I met, dude, on the last day, like everyone's just like in the lobby. I saw a bunch of guys who like were going incognito that day, and they were just like appearing in the lobby and just like chilling. And I saw fucking Lando again, and Domo. I saw Domo at the fucking place, and I don't know if he said he was gonna go, but Domo got fucking like ripped. Last time I saw him, dude, he like slimmed down. He was like half his weight now. Like he's like super ripped. This guy like went through like a gym arc while we were all gone. This guy got crazy. I saw Lando, and dude, that day Lando brought in a fucking Labubu on his little fucking tote bag. I was like, what the fuck? You're into Labubus? And he's like, dude, he told me this story about how he got this Labubu. And it's the stupidest, dude. I literally thought he was like trolling me because the story was so stupid. This guy literally, he was like, yeah, so Labubus were so hard to come by. But there are these guys on TikTok live stream who they like show off Labubus, like, hey, you can bid on your Labubu. Come bid on the Labubu right now, and then they open the box on stream to tell you what you got. And I was like, what? I get to see Kuri. Welcome in. Good to have you. Aren't you live right now? Go back to playing your horse game. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm literally gonna play Uma Musume after this stream. It's good to see you. Anyway, sorry. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he was betting on Labubus he wanted one, but he couldn't get one from the stores because they were all sold out from the stores. And so he was betting on Labubus, like on auction on fucking TikTok Live. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I bet on this Labubu. I just like decided to put like some money in, and I won it because I guess he just has money to throw around for Labubus. He just has money to throw on the Labubus. And so he bet on this random TikTok live stream. And I'm like, did you think you were going to get it? And he's like, nah, I don't know. He just like threw money at the screen, like not knowing if it was a real or a scam. And he's like, yeah, so I won this Labubu. And then like the stream ended. And I didn't think it would come. But lo and behold, like fucking a month later, it arrived in the mail. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, these guys are insane. These guys are fucking insane. And I saw eyes there too, dude. I saw so many guys who like went incognito. It was really nice. As like a fun surprise. Oh man, what a cool time. But I will say, like, I think it's interesting because if you're like a creator who like, I don't know, like be prepared to, you know, go on a limb and like meet new people, or like have plans. You know, one or the other, because otherwise, like you're gonna be like sad. If you don't have one or the other, you're gonna be like fucking sad as shit. It's true. I know some people who went who like had no plans and they also like didn't want to meet people new. And I was like, so you're gonna be like staying home like all day in your hotel room? I guess so. I guess that's your fucking purpose, right? Because like, what else are you gonna do? But I hate that. I hate when people do that. And I knew some people who were like, coming in, you know, and just to meet one person, or like just to see like one person. That's it. And I was like, you know, like after that, like they can't like, you know, they can't bum around, dude. There's like a big, I don't know. It's weird. Like, how can I say this nicely? But like, if you aren't invited to something, like you shouldn't. Like, if you just meet somebody, like don't just like start following them around. You know, there was like this big problem that a lot of my friends had, which is like they'll see somebody, you know, like they have plans, right? They have plans to go somewhere. They'll meet somebody at the con, and the guy will just like start following them. And sometimes it's like a mutual whatever, and that's like, hey, listen, you know, we're going somewhere, so like leave. It's awkward, right? But sometimes it's also like a random person who just like follow people around, and that shit's like creepy as shit, bro. I don't know. It's like people just don't understand fucking etiquette, I guess. Etiquette not understood. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. And there's somebody who's like, they'd be my friend, and they're like fucking like they met up with my friend, and then they would get fucking sad that like we'd all have to leave. And I'm like, what did you expect? What did you expect? You know? Of course we'd have to leave. We can't just stay there like, you know, with you for fucking. We have plans to do and fucking shit to see. I'm sad about the atrium too. Actually, I went to the atrium, and I'm sad about the atrium because the atrium was not the same as last year. The problem is, right, at Offkai last year, the atrium was like kind of like a place where you could see like everybody who's down there and like say hi to everybody. But this time, the atrium was like out of the way, so you couldn't really tell who was down there, like who was, because that was the one good thing about the previous hotel, is that it was a fucking circle, and you could like look down to see, um, like where everybody was or who was down there, so you could say hi to your friends and like chill out and do whatever. This time around, dude, it wasn't like that. So that's like the one. That's like the one bad shit about this con. It definitely felt like more disjointed, and you'd have to make like better plans. Like last year, you could like kind of wing it and still get away with it. This year, it's like you don't have plans. It's cooked, and so it is what it is. It is what it is. But there was some spontaneous stuff too. You know, I saw Zentrea in the lobby. I saw Zentrea like live streaming the lobby, and I was like, them do the funniest shit. And they were live with like Michi and Sai and Baba Mutt. I was like, dude, all the guys I know, right? Oh, it's good to see you. Blair, this stream my college. Good to see you. Hey, welcome in, college guys. How's it going? Don't drop out. Stay in school. Otherwise, you'll become a VTuber. And then everyone will laugh at you. Stupid ass bitches. Welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. Well, it's heavily there. I didn't see his model there. I didn't see. But Zen was on stream, and all my mutuals were there too. I just played with Zen. Like we just played Night Rain together the other day. So I was like, gonna say hi to Zen, and I was like, time to do the funniest shit. I came up. I'm like, hey guys, I'm just a random guy, and here's my fucking VTuber. Want to see it, dude? They were fucking freaked out. The clip is still there actually, if you want to see it. I still want Zen's one of Zen's VODs, but I already like face revealed halfway. So they were like, you know, it's on stream, right? You're gonna dox yourself. I'm like, it's whatever. At this point, it's too late anyway, right? Even if I already knew, but if I didn't know, it'd be too late anyway. It's on Zentrea's. It's on Zentrea's Twitch channel. It's on Zen's Twitch channel. It's there somewhere. It's like the VOD from like 4 days ago. Around like the 2 hour and 30 mark ish. Yeah. I posted that face reveal on Twitter and I was like, I might as well just. But everyone's like very happy to see me too. Chat was like very happy to see me too. It was really sweet. But yeah, man, I learned a lot from the con too. I think like about like you know excitement again to revitalize to stream and to make stuff. But K-pop Demon Hunters came out while we were away, and I was you know I was just chilling. I was just to see the shit, and Mouse was like, "Hey, you know, like you watch this. This is movie. This is like anime of the year or whatever, movie of the year." And I was like, "What the fuck? Is it really that good?" And she DM'd me. She's like, "Watch it right fucking now." And I'm like, she's like, "Or else." And I was like, "Oh God, or else what? You gonna kill me?" And then she's like, I came home the other day, like literally yesterday, and she's like, "Or else," in all caps. And I was just happened to be watching it with like Cotton in the Discord. I'm like, okay, so I was like live tweeting. I was like live tweeting the movie to Mouse, and they were like just talking about fucking boys. I'm like, dude, these boys are fucking hot, actually. Yeah, dude, if Or else is dying, bro, I would love to die. I love death. Yeah, I was just like live tweeting my shit to Mouse, and then at some point I just like fucking forgot. I forgot to keep messaging because I was like the movie got kind of good. I will say that I did watch it. The movie is like a solid like 8 or 9 out of 10. It is the Hotel Transylvania guys and like the Spider-Verse guys. The pacing was a little bit suspect at certain points. So that's my only gripe is that the movie was a little too short. But the characters were really cute, and it's one of those like fun movies for for the family, but plus like people can enjoy. That cute little fucking tiger guy, dude. That tiger, bro. I want one. Hold on. Let me pull up this tiger. This tiger, bro. I want one. Look at him. Look at him, bro. He's like some fucking stupid fat fuck. It's fat fucking cat, dude. This cat is fat as fuck. It is such like a dumbass, like zero brain cell fat fucking cat. I was like, this is like amazing. I love this guy. Looks scary. No, dude. It's so cute. It's coming up and like stupid. I wish I could show the clip. Otherwise, I think I'll get my stream hit or something. But like he like walked in, he like knocked over a pot like a real cat, and then he was like trying to like fix it. And he couldn't fix it because it's so stupid. I mean, if he popped up in front of you, maybe you'd be scared. But I mean, it's cute. It's a cute cat. And I will probably we have so much shit to watch, guys. Cause like Cotton wanted me to watch Love Derpy. Yeah, the cat's name is Derpy too. It's cute. Cotton wanted me to watch Epic as well, and I mean, you guys wanted me to watch Epic too. So we'll probably watch Epic this week as well, or like next week. Man, like I don't know. Like after the con, I was like really, I don't know, like more down to like DM people and talk to people and do whatever. So it was nice. Like let's change the pace. You gotta teach your family how to like pet animals, dude, so they can all enjoy. so they can all enjoy. Poggers champion. Man, no, it was really sick. I'm very appreciative. Happy for the vibes. It was a good con, man. It was a good con overall. And do I go back? Do I go back to California again in October for TwitchCon? Not sure actually. Not sure if I will. Gonna say Grandma Julio. Walking in grandma style. Good to see you, welcome in. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. But I gotta catch up with people, dude. I came back and all I've been doing is just messaging and catching up with people and like trying to get it all down. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing good. It's busy, man. It's busy. The ride back was like not bad too, but my plane got delayed, and so I couldn't get home until like fucking the next day, like 8 in the morning. I mean, granted, I'm lucky. I didn't get like at this point. I don't do like con depression or nothing like that because like, I'm gonna see everybody again. And I also like didn't get sick either because dude, so many people got sick, and I'm like, you literally, if you just went outside a little bit more, like you wouldn't get sick. I feel. You know, I think mostly people got sick because they don't go outside all day, and then they never go outside, and it's like they're one time to go outside and they just get fucking ravaged. If you just like, went outside a little bit more, maybe you would be in better shape. Maybe like I don't want to flame you. I don't want to flame you or nothing, but that's my verdict. My verdict is fuck you. I'll blame. I'll victim blame. Fuck it, man. I'll victim blame. Look at airport to people who work there, dude. I'm so sad. Also, I was at the airport. And it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, I need some food. Okay, like I didn't eat like all day because I was at the airport all day. And it's messed up. Like it's messed up flying out to the east because the Earth is spinning, right? Okay, stupid statement. The Earth is fucking spinning. Dumb to say, but it's true. And then like so when you travel to the east, like the time goes, the time difference goes crazy. So like the flight took like 3 hours or 4 hours, right? But I traveled 3 times with forward, and so like now it's like a 7-8 hour difference, like from when I started. You know what I mean? Like the time like went crazy for like I just time traveled forward, which is like stupid because you lost time. Yeah, it's bad. But it was like 2 p.m. Sorry, 2 a.m. Dude, somebody on the airplane like did that thing, like Final Destination. I was kind of like weirded out. We were about to take off, and the guy like just started freaking out on the plane. And he was like, this plane's gonna fucking crash. And I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, let me out. And he like fucking pushed out of the plane. And he was like, get my fucking stuff out. And so like they had to like unpack his stuff, and his suitcase was like one of the first ones. And so they had to like unpack his suitcase. And we stalled for like an hour there on the fucking, the airport, past where we were supposed to be. Because the guy was like fucking freaking out, and he's like, get me out. This plane's gonna go fucking crash. We're all gonna die. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And so we just stood there for an hour, and then I'm like, should I get off too? Like, are we just gonna fucking all die? But we were okay, obviously. Yeah, he watched too many movies for sure. But by the time I got down, like, it was too late because all the stores were closed and I couldn't get any food. I couldn't get any fucking food. And so I went, there was only like 2 stores that open, okay? And they were somehow both Subways. I don't like Subway, but it's so late. I'll take fucking anything. I'm like, fuck it, bro. Subway, fuck it. I'll walk up to the Subway stand, and the lady was like, hey, by the way, you can't order. And I'm like, why? Because I'm fucking Chinese? And she's like, no, it's not because you're Chinese. You are Chinese, but it's not because of that. Our server is on maintenance. I'm like, what? Our server is I'm like, I heard you. Like, what the fuck does that mean? It means like, she's like, oh, it means I can't use the cash register. I'm like, you need a server to use cash? okay, you couldn't like, I'll just pay the money and then you just count it and you just input it after I leave. She's like, no, I can't do that, sir. I'm like, okay, I guess fuck me, I guess. And she's like, okay, well, we can't serve you here, but there's another Subway like down the stairs. You can try that. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, if you're, listen to yourself. If your shit is not working because the servers are down, what makes you fucking think that the other Subway would have their servers up? If the Subway servers are down and they're doing maintenance and you can't serve because, what makes you fucking believe that I can get to the other Subway and order food from the other Subway without problems? She's like, just try the other Subway. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I leave. I go to the other Subway. And I'm like, hello. And she's like, hey. Wouldn't believe what she fucking said. She said, hey, our servers are down. And I'm like, don't worry, I know. I heard from the other bitch. And she's like, so why did you come? And I'm like, because she told me that to try here. And she's like, is the lady stupid? And I'm like, no. I mean, yes, but no. Dude, I'm just saying, like, what made you think that I could get in? And so I ate nothing. I just went home, ordered an Uber, and went home. And I didn't go. I went back to my relative's place because, it's cheaper. At that point in time, we were so late that I missed my last bus, and so all hope was lost. So I just booked it. Just chilling, just sleeping like a villain, enjoying myself. You know how it be, right? And it was hot as fuck anyway. But I had some instant noodles in the dark. It was like fucking pitch black. I was eating in like a dark alleyway. And it was hot. Oh, dude, it's the fucking worst. And the noodles were hot too. So like I was like sweating like crazy. It's just subbing the US places Quiznos. I've had Quiznos once or twice. We have that here as well. It's all right. I mean, I'm not a big, like, super big Subway sandwich guy, but I'll have it like every once in a while. They're all like kind of similar to me in my eyes. I don't know, like same as like shawarma places. Shawarma is also one of those things where it's like everything feels the same to me too. It's probably is better than Subway, but I was like sweating up like crazy. It was so bad. No, it was terrible. It was a very like crazy week. It just like nonstop moving. I literally had like no time to like sit and like rest. Every second of it was like doing something else, But I will say, like both it made me feel like more motivated to do more stuff, and, like have more fun, like go out with more friends and stuff like that. But also at the same time, like I'm like I could do more shit, and also like I think like I could plan more stuff and like do more things, which is crazy to say because I already was like so like everywhere. But like it was a good time. I met like I got to meet like Joel's and other people like that. It was a fun weekend. I met with so many VTubers. I saw so many fucking VTubers there, dude. It was insane. How like you think like you've seen all the VTubers. You thought you see all the VTubers and there's just somehow more. There is just somehow more. And a lot of them went incognito too. Like, so, like, there's even more than you would think. Why is the screen black? The screen is not black. Your internet died. Your internet sucks. Your internet or Twitch sucks. One or the other. Also, guys, I did want to say new emoji has been added to 7T TV. If you have 7 TV and you type the way you type hey in the chat, can you guys see it, guys? If you have 7 TV and you type hey in the chat, do you see it? If you have 7 TV, you'll see it. If you don't have 7 TV, you won't see it. Look at him, guys. Look at him. That's my cat there. Dude, the picture is so good. The picture is so fucking good. Hold on. I gotta open it up here. I sent it to... Who I sent to last? I sent to Ellie last. It's Ellie's birthday today. Dude, look at my fucking cat, dude. This is like the most meme fucking picture of my cat ever. I was watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and my cat was like looking at the screen like this the whole time. Like he was like enjoying it, enjoying life. Big ass fucking schnoz. Like fucking boomer camera angle. So good. If you type hey, you will get it. Even if you type hey in the chat without using it, you'll still get it. But you need 7 TV. So download the plugin, 7 TV plugin to use it. But yeah, I did promise I'd open some cards too. I'll show some merch and open some cards. Hold on. Was a no plugin for me. Okay, I'm so sorry. But at least you can like enjoy the cat, kind of in spirit. It's also in the Discord too. So if you're in the Discord, you can also enjoy it in the Discord. Okay, let me just make sure the camera angle is good. Guess we'll fucking find out, I guess. Guess we'll fucking find out. Oh, sorry. That's the hold on, everything is broken now, guys. Everything is broken. Why? He looks very serious. Dude, he is. He's a very serious cat. It's true. Oh god, it's cooked. Okay, cool. This should be fine. This should be okay. It's a small space, but we'll make it work. Here's the merch, guys. Here's the merch. Some of them I put the some of them in the bag. Basically a lot of shit from Dusko. Dude, look at these, man. They're so good. Dusko's like little keychain stuff. I want to get one from Dusko. I might like commission some from Dusko and get them. Cause they're really good. Dude, they're so nice. This one's from like Ashton one. Dude, they're really cute too. It's a cute chibi style. I think like really. Here's the Michi one too. I try to get one of everybody. I bought gamer subs. Dude, I bought gamer subs of COD at the gamer subs booth. And then I got pulled over at the airport again. Like this time for like 2 tubs of fucking white powder. And they had to break the seal open on the COD gamer subs so that I could like get past the airport security. So I had like break the seal in the middle of the airport. The powder went fucking everywhere, and like, it smelled so strongly of coconut. Yeah, these are the ones I post on Twitter, but I'll show them again if you Guys missed the post. Oh, I went to Mel's booth as well. I mean, Mel was living with us, so it makes sense. And I got this sticker for DM. DM was like, please buy merch of me. They sent it to me, so I bought this one for DM. So I'm not keeping this one. This one is specifically for DM, otherwise she'll kill me. I should never play fucking... Leizu has anthrax. What does that fucking mean? What does Leizu has anthrax mean? Where did you come to that conclusion? The white powder used to attack people. I didn't attack anybody with it. Okay, guys, I'm not like a fucking fungus. I didn't attack anybody. They attacked themselves with it, so it's actually their fault. Also, I got this is a little guy. This is like a dude. Dusko's like fucking husband or boyfriend or whatever got a mascot, and that's like his little mascot guy. It's a little like dumb little shark thing. Cute. These things are really cute. A lot of the scuff ones are like it's like fucking $4 for like $10. So like a lot of them I get for like pretty basically nothing. Pretty nice. The white powder smells like cock. Coconuts. Yeah, exactly. Coconuts. But yeah, I'll open some of these while we keep chatting and stuff, and like maybe like some other stories will come back to me. Because a lot of the times, like tell the story, like I'll try to be in order, and then like I'll forget something, you know, and then like it'll come back to me afterwards. But like, fuck, I should have said something about that. But I don't like rehearse these. I didn't script some of like, you know, some of the my friends who do like recaps, they like write down everything they want to say, and that's hard for me, guys, because I don't remember everything that happened. I'll be honest, I spent half the fucking con blasted. And so I don't remember the shit. But yeah, this is a set. Yeah, I don't know if it's out for like you to purchase. Maybe I think it's pre-order. But it is like technically quote unquote out. It is the Mystic Uprising set. It's the one with like fucking Chibi Doki and 3 other VTubers I don't recognize. I'm sorry. I don't actually know if it's out. I don't know if the link is out or not, but they were selling it at the the thing. I don't know if it's out or not. So I can't even tell you if it's a pre-order or not. But I'll be the first to tell you when it does come. But we'll open a few of these while we're chatting. And chilling and shit, dude. I love cards. I love cards, dude. Oh, guys, we will be playing. We might be playing Shadowverse. And we might also be playing. Well, we're definitely playing the Digimon TCG when it comes out. Digimon TCG will definitely be happening when it comes out. And we're just opening these. My card is somewhere in this set. I have 3 cards in this set, guys. And I'm not sure if I can get one of them, I'll be very happy. But they do look very, very good. And so I'm just going to open these while we're chilling, chatting. It was a nice con weekend. It was like a lot, like more, you know, how do I say? Like nicer. The weather was nicer than fucking anywhere else, basically. It was a nice place and time in San Jose. It was a good time to go, actually. I thought it was going to be super hot, but it's not. But this game is called Rift Runners. I haven't tried it yet, but it is a real card game that you can play. Because, like, I'll be honest, guys. I love V-Card. Because a lot of my friends are in it. Like, Cotton's in it. And a person is in it. And the sun is in it. You know, like, you know, Koki's in it. I'm so sad I didn't get to see Koki either, but it is what it is, right? But like that game is not really like a card game, you know? Like when I think card game, I think like something like mechanically intensive. like with strategy and like deck archetypes and stuff like that. Like V card isn't at the point right now where it's like enough complexity to be called a card game. But this game, you know, it feels like it has like the old school card game feel, like, you know, like Duel Masters or like that kind of card game. There's like fucking real fucking rules and shit. Someone's dumping on them Twitter. I mean, like, I don't want to dump on them on Twitter, but like it's not playable. Like even with the rule changes, it still feels like a little shallow to me. So it's not like longevity. It's like a collector's set, right? Which is fine. Like some card games are collector's games. Like sorcery is kind of a collector's game, right? And some old school like Pokemon stuff or old school Magic stuff, those are collector's games, because like realistically, they don't, you don't play with the old cards that are banned. I mean, like, it's not worth attacking people over, right? As a board game enthusiast, for me, using card games as a slur for easy kids games. I mean, I want to get into like, other like crazy board games too. I want to get into Root so bad, guys. I know one other person that's interested in playing Root, and that's Crimson Ruse. If I can find 2 more people that are interested in playing Root, we might play Root together. But this is some cute cards, you know. Snoozy's in the set. Oh, Snoozy's in the set. That's cool. But like these cards, like I will say, like the actual like artwork and the frames and stuff are like not as, how do I say, like modern, right? But it kind of gives me like an old school Magic feel, or like a Duel Masters feel. I haven't tried this game yet, but it seems like a much more of a real robust system. So that's nice. Like I think it's cool that like people are making card games that are very or like have some more complexity to them. I'm not sure people will play them, but like, who knows, right? I'm happy to support card games that like have some, like, look, these are all like different frames and stuff. So like it gives me like a lot of like old school vibes. Spellcaster Freya Gumi. Karen's Rapier. Some like mascot. I can't tell if these are rare or not. Doesn't actually say. But like they have like an attack stat and like a play cost and like attributes and shit, and then lore stuff. So these cards have effects. These cards all have like so far no effects, but my cards like all have like crazy effects. Okay. Oh, we put the Captain Hana spell. It is a shiny foil. You can kind of see it. Surprise volley. Counter noble type. If the opponent declares a direct attack on your HP, shuffle 3 noble fighters from the void into your main deck and then negate the attack. The attacking fighter is tier 0-3 destroyed as well. So it's like the cards have like actual like conditionals and like whatever. And like the deck building is like important, and like the character archetypes and like the deck archetypes and all those things are actually important to the deck itself. So that's really cool, I think. Like, personal opinion, I'm a big fan of card games that are like that. Like, even if, you know, we got this card as well as her weapon too. These came as a pair. Her weapon and her in the same. Maybe like I'll be in the same set as my weapon then. I'm not sure how these packs are laid out or whatever. I was supposed to get like 1 copy each of my gold foil. Like everyone who's inside of the game gets like their cards, all of their cards, and like the gold, like the highest rarity as like a free whatever. But they weren't ready at the con, so they didn't give it to me. But it's cool anyway. I'm happy either way, because like, being in a card game is cool, man. And I like cards. I just like fucking cards. I just like seeing cards. I don't know what the field layout shit is. Is this like an actual? Oh, what? There's stuff. Hold on. There's stuff on this card. Holy fuck! I didn't realize this like it's a special like layout card. So like on the back is like Oh, this is like every pack has one hero card, like fucking full art foil. And then on the back is like the layout of their field. So every hero dictates like how your field will look, like which zones you can use. So for instance, this character, the name is Maid Takako, can be plays like 6 fighters and like 2 spells or something like that. You have like an avatar card, kind of like buddy fight or like whatever. I don't know. Similar system, right? Monarch effect. Put an armor card from the deck and equip it to your compatible noble fighter you control 1 point, 2 times per turn. So yeah, it has like a hero ability. This is kind of sick. Okay. Majestic Arrival. Like it's cool also because these like VTubers in the pack, like they're not like all like super big VTubers either. Like a lot of them are like smaller indies too. Like I think it's really cool. Like give it a chance for like people to be in a game as well. This is Mari Septed Mari. I think Mari En is from Phase Connect, I believe. No, it's super sick, man. Oh, I got a shiny Chibidoki spell. Counter, if opponent's tier 1 to tier 3 fighter declares a direct attack on your HP, reveal a tier 3 or 4 Chibidoki fighter from your hand, negate the attack and return the attacker to the hand. Oh, it's like a bounce back. That's kind of cute. Okay, hold on. There's so many shiny cards in this pack. What the fuck? Action, continuous effect. Increase the attack of the holy fighters controlled by 1 for every holy fighter in your void, exile, and passive zones. That's cool. It doesn't stack. And then oh dude, it's fucking Fleshy. Fleshy's I don't know Fleshy personally that well, but Fleshy's one of Alpha's friends. That's really cool. Like a lot of the indies that I know are in this set. I think that's nice. I think that's really really cool. Because otherwise, you know, I don't know. I feel like, you know, like a lot of times as well, like you're like, oh, I'll never get into a card game or whatever. I think it's cool that, you know, doing more like smaller VTubers too. The lore is important as well, like, you know, what characters fit into the thing. I am part of the lizard archetype. There's like no like dragon or whatever. So I am part of the lizard archetype. Snoozy's mascot. Oh, it's a similar pack as the first one. I'm not sure like what the randomness in the packs are. Kirin of the Grove. That's cute. So this one has an effect. You can rally deploy tier 4 mage fighter from your hand using 3 mage AC cards from the void as rally material passive. Well, dude, like what the fuck does that like I don't know the card game very well, but like you can read the effect and you're like, okay, you can tell that there's like a lot of like synergy building, right? With like this like mage synergy. They're like a wind mage. It's a mage support spell. Dude, this card is kind of sick though. And the art is all okay. So I work with these guys. The arts in these cards are all commissioned by them. Like they'll ask you like what you kind of like have in mind. But otherwise, like they commissioned all the art, so like you don't even need to like have your own art or whatever. They'll commission them all, and then like based on the specifications and stuff, and they'll ask you like what kind of cards like you would like. And obviously, like I don't have that many cards in the set, but I have a hero card, obviously, and a weapon equipped, and also I have a spell card, which is like a counter. I wanted like some kind of card that's like a staple, that could be played for later on, right? And so like my cards, I've already read the effect of my cards. My hero card is a card that like mills cards. And then like my character also gains power based on cards you've milled. And so like in the future, if like there's a mill archetype for like, you know, my element or my class or my type or whatever, then like I would slot back in, you know? Because like just having a fighter that like scales off a mill cards is insane. And then my weapon like can be destroyed generically based on like other cards of the same archetype to like keep my characters alive. So you can equip my weapon to somebody else as well and keep them alive the same way. Doesn't have to be like a named card. And then my spell card is a counter. So it's like I was like, you know, I don't need like many cards. I don't need like a whole set of cards, but I would like to like if my cards could be slottable as like staples, right? Because those are the cards that everyone like would like to use, and I would like my cards to be used a lot, if possible, right? Like you know, like back in the day when everyone like was using Mystical Space Typhoon for like fucking 17,000 years, or like when you know in Magic when Counterspell was like the shit, and still is like played sometimes these days, right? So like old school classics. And like you know, even cards that will end up like getting power creep, but like were classics for a long time, people still know them. Like Pot of Greed is banned, right? But everyone knows Pot of Greed. But this is a cool little. This is a really cool card. I don't know whose artwork this is. This is a card from Mia. Reveal Mage Fighter cards with different elements from your hand and increase attack of a Mage Fighter you control by 4 for each, up to 20. Super sick. And then Freya the Freelancer is our hero card. Kind of sick, man. I wish my cam was better, man. I'm so sad. Gotta look into getting a new cam so we can like pull more cards on stream. Well, I'm very grateful because they gave me this for free. Otherwise, like you know, it's like I think it was like 70 a box, which is like not terrible. 9 cards per pack as well, so you get a lot of cards. Might be able to actually pull it, but can make a deck out of this at the end. Crewmate Ollie. A lot of like lore cards. Oh, this is a fleshy card as well. Okay. Undercity Kiska. Oh, that's a lore fighter. So like this character doesn't have an effect, just lore. And the art is nice, dude. I think it's really nice. Super like unique on all these different cards. Like this card is so cute, and they're all just custom pulled in. Hey, don't rip the cards now, Leizu Shen. Jesus Christ. Have a little bit of tact. My first fire card, basically. Glitch Gremlin. Dude, there's so many cards. There's so many like VTubers, man. What the fuck? A second copy of Lost Ark. Oh, I fucking flashed. Yomi Arcane Jester. It's a cool art for sure. Oh, that's what we have 2. That means Garden Nymph Hespera. Effect number 1. Oh shit. This photo can be rally deployed using Apple of Immortality from the hand or void as rally material. So you can tutor them out using like their avatar card. Expend 1 rally token from this card and exile an A, C, or E card on the field from either player's void. Ah. Got a cool little effect. The Nyano the Sorcerer is our card. Allegedly, there's some like gold rares in here too. Good to see you, Pion. Welcome in. Welcome. You made it to the card opening part of the stream. We opened fucking... Dude, that's a cute little panda guy. Sugar Rush. Yomi's Sus Concoction. Okay. Yomi's... Yuno's Night and Snails. It's cute. Oh, fuck. I flash the full every time, man. Do we have a Kieran card already? I think we did. Somewhere in there. Oh, there's the Apple Immortality. We got the other card that summons out that other girl. What's her name? So you can use that card to pull out that girl from the deck. Paxi opening. We're opening this card game called Rift Runners. It is a fuck. It is a VTuber card game that features VTubers, including yours truly. I'm in this set somewhere. So I would be able to, it'd be cool if I could pull them myself today. So I can show you my cards. Because I mean, otherwise I'll just pull it up on the computer as well, but it'd be cool if I had a physical as well. That's super sick. And then a second copy of... Oh wait, this is different. Hold on. Okay, cool. Hold on, guys. So the fighter card and the monarch card are not the same. The fighter card has 2 effects. This is like the card that summons it out. And then this one is the monarch card. So these are different. The monarch and the fighter cards are different. Monarch effect. If you deployed a copy of this fighter card, put a copy of immortality from the deck. Oh, it tutors itself. You are? Oh my god, guys. Just if you only want me, it's okay to just buy this single, guys. It's okay to just buy this single if you just want me. Don't worry. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could pull myself today. The dev is a cool guy. He's like a really cool dude. Bucko's Brigade. Chat. Oh my god, it's Shibidoki's guys, right? Battle Maid's armor. It's hard not to skip ahead to the fucking shiny card, man. I was going to do that, but it seems weird to ask how much you're single. I'm not sure actually. I don't even know if you can buy this set yet. Because I think they like pre-released the sets. Like they like you can like early buy the sets at the con. But this will come out soon. TM. Chibi's Crystal Scythe. Oh, Scoochon is in this set, guys. Scoochon's in the set. And Kyo is... Dude, Kyo is in the set too. I didn't realize. V-Card? No, it's not V-Card. This is a set. This is a card game called Rift Runners. This is the 3rd set. It has like Chibidoki we just pulled, and like Mari from like Face Connect, Scoochon from like what V something whatever. They're no longer part of it, but they used to be. And yours truly is in this set too. If you pull in this set, Cry, you can have a chance to pull Leizu Shen card. Isn't that exciting? When it comes out, I'll link it for sure for the people who want to fucking buy cards or whatever. But I'm a big fan of cards. Laser card part, yeah, dude. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. Oh, there's Mari. The Royal Goldfish Mari. I don't know if this is the outfit that Mari uses anymore. That's cute, but it's a nice little foil. It's a really cool foil. And then the Monarch card of this today is another Fencer Karen. Actually, I think I have one of these already, don't I? Do I? I actually don't. I have the fighter card and not the... I have the fighter card and not the Monarch card yet. That's nice. I would like to pull it, of course. Obviously, you know, only so many packs per box. They'll send me a gold rare of my personal card if I don't get it. So either way, it's okay. But I would like to pull it in the box if possible. Astro the Explorer. My cards are kind of rare actually because I think my counter card only comes in foil. My counter card is like if you would be attacked directly, like instead deal the damage back to the opponent and destroy the guy. It's like some crazy fucking counter card. So it only comes in foil, so I'll be very lucky if I pull it today. Yeah, it does. For sure. Oh, 3 foils in this pack. Sea Witch Riona. Enticing Show. Bunny Suit. Action, if you control a copy of Mia the War Mage, draw 2 cards. Oh my god! Pot of Greed. Hard once per turn. Holy shit, dude, it's Pot of Greed. Oh my god. I don't know how good card drawing in this game, but draw 2 cards. Oh, Sayu's in this set too. That's cute. Outlaw Angel Sayu. Dude, it's interesting, guys. There's so many girls. Being in like a card game and like seeing the card list, and like just going to cons in general. There's so many more girls than guys. It's actually like crazy. We're like a dying breed, you know? Mari Scepter. What happened to all the dudes? Where all the male VTubers at? Oh, Kyohara's in the set too. It's one of my mutuals. That's cute. Are these? Oh, these are together. Oh, they're not together? I can't tell. Oh, they are together. They are together. Okay, sick. Very nice. And then another Kyo card. I'll put them together. Yeah, super sick, man. It's a lot of cards. They put a lot of cards in each pack. 20 packs per box. 9 cards per pack. Not bad. See if, oh my god, the cards like a little stuck together. I mean, okay, I will say the cards stuck of these. The cards stuck of these are actually like better than like a lot of the other, like, you know, how do I say? Like these feel like cards that have a little bit more substance to them than some of the other card games I've played, or like some of the other like VTuber card games. And so, like, you won't be breaking these. Which is nice. Because, like, some of the VTuber card games, like, I feel like the card stock is so thin. And it's Anchor Axe. Oh, there's Milky Ways. I didn't know Milky Ways is in this set. I do! Oh my god, dude! We got it! Okay, it's so... Dude! Let's go! Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. Look at this card. Guys, it's me. Holy fuck. Wake up. Wake up, gamers. It's me. Oh, this card looks so sick, actually. This card looks so sick, actually. Dragon's Animosity. Counter Reptile 1. If your opponent declares a direct attack on your HP. If your opponent declares a direct attack on your HP, exile 1 tier 1 to tier 4 reptile fighter in the void, and then negate the attack. 2. If you exile a tier 4, then inflict burn damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the fighter's base HP. Base attack. So like you like exile from the void, so you banish a card from your graveyard to negate any attack you want. And then if you had banished a tier 4, like a high level card, your opponent takes damage instead. It's like a crazy fucking counter card. Cause like it's just free. Like there's gonna be guys in your drop zone for sure. Oh, that's a really sick card too, full art. Dude, this card is gorgeous, guys. Holy fuck. I was kind of like, you know, like so about the lightning card borders, but the border they gave my spell card is Like kind of nice. And like lightning crackles on the sides. Hold on. Put this card in a sleeve. Put this card in a sleeve immediately. Well, we got one, guys. We got one. We got one. Let's go. I think I have 3 more cards in this set. So if we can pull the other 3, I'd be very happy. I mean, chances are pretty low because I think a lot of my cards only come in like the highest rarities. I said I wanted to be some staple cards, so it's like, yeah, fuck it, bro. Every card you own is like shiny or above. I don't think I have I think my weapon might be a common. My weapon might be a common, but my character card is like a shiny, like one of these shiny ones, obviously, and then the monarch card is a full art. So, and then this is also like comes in like shiny only as well because it's a spell card. So good luck to me, bro. Majestic Arrival. Kirin of the Grove. You see a purple in there, though. There's hope. They're all purple, so if you see a purple, there's hope. Surprise volley. The purple was Captain Hana. Panda Mage Kirin. I spit on one of the cards by accident. Too much hype in pulling my own card. Rest in peace the value of that one shiny. Mario's Crab Army. Yeah, they're all pretty. Yeah, I agree, man. It's a cool little set. Oh shit, I just pulled 2, but that's okay. Counter. This is the second copy of this card I have. It is a lightning card, so I could play it. If I run Chibidoki. Oh, Sevi's in the set. I didn't know Sevi was in the set. Cyber Dragoon Sevi. You've seen Sevi like once or twice in this channel already. That's a really nice artwork for Sevi, actually. And the Monarch card is Garu. That's a thick card too. Video gaming. A lot of sabers, guys. I have a lot of these sabers. That's what you get for when your cards are all so fucking rare, dude. So you never get to see them. But it makes the hits better when you do see them. Chibi Scythe. Panda. I have so many of this card, actually. Oh, wait, this is a multiple. Yo, let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. There's my level 3 fighter card. A 2625. Leizu the Fallen. It's me. In fact, this character gains +2 attack and defense for every reptile fighter in your void. And exile. So every fighter in the graveyard, in the drop zone, and in the banished pile all count towards my attack and defense values. Which is like insane, right? So like even so like if there's a good If there's a good like reptile deck, well, there's a lot of like this stuff. This card is just like served as strong, like as a beat stick. Like even if you don't run like electric cards, like just running this guy in a reptile deck would be crazy. Oh, we got two of them. I'm so happy actually. We have 6 more packs. I have 1 full art card left and a weapon, and that's it. And we'd have all 4. Quest Hunter's Halberd. Yeah, half is pretty good. Scales of Reprise. Your opponent's expend a target from a fighter to activate an effect. Expend rally token from a fighter you control and negate the effect. A lot of negation in Electric has a lot of negation, I guess. Or Thunder, I should say. It's also a Thunder card, actually. It's a different border, but it's also a Thunder card. A Thunder Mage. Another copy of Mari. And the hero card is Karen. Yeah, it is like a the fucking blue in Magic the Gathering. The most hated color. Snoozy. I was gonna go through all the comments we've seen so far. Airdrop. If your opponent declares an attack on your HP, draw 1 card from the main deck and 1 card from your fodder deck. Oh wow, that's really good. The fuck? So you just like let your opponent hit your face and just draw 2 cards. That's kind of strong, actually. Oh, 3 shinings this pack. Sea Witch Riona. It's our first shiny. Second shiny. Oh, there's like a full shiny and there's like a. Sorry, I didn't realize. It's like a super rare and this is like the UR. They feel different. The amount of like fucking foil is different as well. And the hero card is Captain Hana. That's a sick fucking card, dude. That is a sick fucking card, actually. Yeah, they're really nice to work with too. If you like don't know card games and shit like that, they don't like make you. You don't have to design your own card. You don't have to do anything. They even find your like artist for you too, like fits your style. Another airdrop, really good card. Crystal Scythe. Oh, fucking leaked it. I leaked it. Holy shit, I leaked it. Undercity Kiska. It's also a Thunder card, Thunder Cosmic. So you can like, make a Thunder deck or you can make a Reptile deck or whatever. Multiple different typings, so like you can splash like different typings, like, and make like some kind of like hybrid deck as well. And Mia, the War Mage. Wow. Last 3 packs. Yes, it is. Damn, dude. Palmland reveal. Okay, cool. Go for it. Let me know my fortune. Severed Chains. Action. Deploy a copy of Camisul the Baneful from the hand or deck into this card and copy the Imprisoned from your control as a rally token. What the fuck does that even mean? Holy shit. Okay, here's Milky. The tier 2 level for Milky. Like, some of these cards have like ride chains. So this is like the tier 2 version. Like I don't have a ride chain. My guy only comes in tier 3. Oh, there she is, the imprisoned version. Okay, cool. That is actually sick. Last 2 packs. Can we pull... Can we pull my weapon? That would be sick. Quest Hunter's Halberd. Scales of Reprisal. Oh, fuck, I leaked. Summoner Fleshy. It's a 3 shiny pack. Mech Commander Mari. This is like the tier 3. Oh. Herein of the Grove. Last one. Last one. Bucko Brigade. Salvage Bot. Reclaim Riches. Action Noble. Put a Noble ACE card or one Noble tier 0 or tier 1 fighter from your void. Cannot pull a copy of Reclaim Riches from this effect. Oh, it's a tutor. This is a playable game. I actually think this game is playable. I actually think this game like has real effects. Like, it actually has like real card text lingo. So my character card says this character gains +2/+2 for every reptile in the drop or like banish pile. And then this one says if your opponent declares an attack, you can banish a card to negate the attack. And then if it was a tier 4 fighter, are you broken? I think this card is broken actually. I'm not I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? I think my cards are like all of my cards are like splashable in like whatever. Like as long as they like, you know, fit into like the reptile archetype. Because this card just gains attack for all reptiles in drop or in banish. And so like it doesn't matter where they are. As long as if your deck puts it into drop or banish, like it's gonna be good. And this one just says negate an attack and then like fucking, you know, deal some damage. It's like generic support for like the archetype. And so I'd rather that than like be a ride chain, right? Because like if your ride chain, like for instance, like someone, you know, like another VTuber that has like multiple copies, like a ride chain, a whole ride chain, like if the deck like gets power crept or whatever, like you probably won't see them anymore, right? But like if any archetype is good, like you'll splash these cards in. Cause like this is just like a guy, he's just a fucking beat stick guy, and then this is just a generic counter. Has Anchor X. Okay, last pack is a three foil as well. Yomi Arcane Jester. Oh, Cyberpunk Sayu. Oh, it's the Sayu full art. Okay, no problem. Not bad. 2 out of 3. Sorry, 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 is not bad. Let's go, dude. I'm very happy with these guys. Oh my god. Deck build time. I don't think I have like enough to actually like time to build a deck, but like a thunder like lizard deck would be fucking so obnoxious, dude. So much like counter effect stuff. A lot of the thunder cards are like countering stuff, and then the lizards are all like fucking. I mean, my mono card actually would be good for it. Hold on, let me pull it up. Actually, can I show it? How do I find it? Card list. You can also play it. Actually, hold on. I didn't realize this, but you could play it on Tabletop Simulator. You could actually play this game on Tabletop Sim, which is free on Steam. So you could like use our cards free on Steam. That's cool. Oh god. That's kind of sick. Okay, anyway, let me see if I can find the card list. Oh, it doesn't appear here. Okay, so I guess our pack is not out yet. Our pack is not out yet. So I guess you can't pull from my cards yet. But hold on. Let me see if I can find the cards because I do have a copy of the cards. And like technically I could like, it's like out in the wild, right? So like there's no harm in revealing them. Because hold on. No, I can't search them yet. It's not even on the website. The set that I'm in isn't like fully out yet. And so the set that I'm in isn't out yet, so it's not on the website. So I have to like do it this scuffed way instead. It's the new set, yeah. It is the new set. So it's not out yet. Okay, hold on. But I do have it. I have the pictures of all my cards. So I can show you. Where did I save them? Where the fuck did I save these? Guys, where did I save them? Where did I save these cards? On the desktop. Why did I fucking do that? Now, why the fuck did I do that? Okay. So we pulled this card. So you've seen this one. Hold on. We did pull this card, which is a gain +2 attack and events for every fighter in your void. So it's really, really good if you just run a reptile deck in general. And then my Monarch card says, if you control a tier 3 reptile, during your start phase, you can just send the top 3 cards of your main deck to the void. So you can just mill 3. Are ads playing? Hold on. Ads are playing. We'll continue once. We'll continue once ads are over. Until then, we'll just like admire. Yeah. Until then, we'll just admire these cards until the ads are done. It's 2 minutes. But dude, this card is fucking gorgeous. Dude, hold on. I'll show you that. I'll show you that art until. While we're waiting, I'll show you that art. They sent me the full art for that. Dude, look at this. Dude, look at this, dude. Holy fucking moly. Holy fucking shit, bro. Also, there's an error here that's it's not on the card. It's the actual card itself only has one tail. I don't know why the preview has two. The preview has two, but the art itself only has one. So I don't know why the preview they sent me is like was like a unfinished whip, but it's the only one that I have of like the full art that's like super high render, and it is the back art, yeah. Because I do have like a reference for the back as well. It's up there somewhere. Yeah, super sick. It's like a nice little counter move, and the artist is like really cracked too, by this guy named Yame. A guy named Yami at the bottom, super sick. Yeah, and then oh man, okay, ads are done. Yeah, so there's multiple different stuff, right? So there's like the fighter card, which actually does damage, and the mana card is like your hero partner. So mine specifically just is like if you control tier 3 reptile, which so it works with my own character as well, or just any tier 3 reptile, it's a very generic support. During start phase, you can just mill 3. And so like basically you just put cards in your drop, and then like if a card you have other cards that bring them out or whatever, you just like can bring them out. So it works like very generically as well as like a mill engine, which is nice. I mean, I'm not sure like exactly how good it is in the game, but like, in the future, if you need like a mill engine, you can slot me in. Or like in the future, like if you have a really good reptile deck, you can slot in my fighter card as like a as just a generic beat stick. Because like, beat sticks are always just really good, right? And then here are my other two cards. Here's the counter card that you saw that we pulled. Dude, I'm so happy we pulled this. Actually, it's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And the weapon is a reptile weapon, can be equipped to a tier 1 to 3 reptile, effect or lore fighters. And then if the equipped card fighter is destroyed in battle during the destruction step, exile this card and or one card from your void. And it didn't finish here, but it says like exile them, and then you can destroy this instead of the card itself. So you could like destroy the weapon instead of destroying the character. So it's like a nice protection card. Is it an axe? Yeah, it's the axe. It's the Great Axe Catherine. Which is, oh, it didn't go. Sorry. Right here. Super sick. And they got my weapon. They got my back shots. Dude, holy shit, dude. Yeah, I unfortunately I didn't pull the weapon from the packs or my Monarch card, but like I pulled like the spell card, which is like the one I really wanted. This is the one that I really wanted to get. But all of my cards are like literally all of my cards only come in foil. So I think actually the axe might be a no, they actually all hold on. Yeah, they literally all come in foil only. Cause like these other, like for instance, the axe card, for instance, Hannah's Anchor Axe is a UC, so it's an uncommon. But if you look at the tag on both my spell card and my axe, my weapon card are LR, so like limited rare. So it's the not full art, like not full hollow. It's like the sorry, it is the full body hollow. Both my weapon and my spell are like full are the full hollows. And then my character card is an ultra rare. So it's even more fucking. It is like the character card rarity, so it's not full hollow. It's like just a hollow portrait. It's UR and then LR, and then it is the Monarch card, which is like one per pack, which is like the full art shiny. So Monarch Rare is like the full art shiny. So it goes C, UC, and then R, and then UR, and then LR, and then M. So I have one UR, two LRs, and then one M. So like all of my cards are shiny only. So good luck, guys. 07. Oh fucking 7, dude. We got two of them though. I'm very very happy. We got two of them, so I'm very happy. We're luck sacking as usual, you know. Luck sacking as usual. But guys, that's gonna be. I think that's what we're gonna actually end off for today, dude. My house is so hot right now. I'm like sweating buckets. I'm sweating so fucking bad. So I'm actually at the end right now. Oh my god. Okay. But we'll end soon. It's kind of making us even more of a Gacha King. Dude, I guess I'm just like that lucky. I guess I'm just that lucky. I'm so sad, man. I want to stream longer, but my house right now, the AC sometimes stops working. And it is late at night and the AC is not working. And so I'm like sweating balls right now. Broken AC for 3 months as a hell, dude. I agree. Because of course, thank you for dropping by, guys. Thank you for the Offkai recap stuff and the card opening stuff. I really appreciate it. YouTube chat will end